possibilities stretched out before him.
You have to trust in your own power.
Whatever happens from now on, you stand firm and face your destiny without fear, but with courage.
What awaits him down the path, he will then have to choose.
No one's gonna give you a map. You've got to walk your own path.
The children leave their homes in search of this quest.
What is thy desire?
As they search, they are always asking questions. What's out there? What's waiting for me?
Why was I made? Who made me? And what did they make me for?
Are you gonna go up into space with your old man or not?
Maybe I'll never get over this.
I've lived my life following my dreams, and I don't have any regrets.
You're gonna just keep running away?
Just keep running away? I'm not running.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Believe in yourself and create your own destiny. Don't fear failure.
Perhaps there was an age where people dreamed of the possibilities in the outer space.
With high expectations, human beings leave Earth.
Outer space! Every one of us!
This is a pretty large-scale operation.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
So what? That's never stopped us before.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
Immense operation!
We'll commence operations in 7 minutes.
904. Procedure R2.
Understood.
Second unit, stand by for orders.
Straight from the atmosphere.
We all have to make it up to space! Be patient.
Tactics level cleared. Continue.
As requested, you are now connected to outer space.
Never forget how beautiful the Earth looks from afar.
Outer space. It's so quiet. The remaining frontier is outer space.
Will you please come with me?
Where to?
Outer space.
I hope I'm not too late.
I wonder how long I'll be able to see the moon like this.
The majority of people living in space are either technicians or laborers.
All right, take her up. Yeah, that's it. Keep her going.
All areas functioning.
Looks like we won't have any interference this time.
The shuttle will soon enter the atmosphere. Please be sure to fasten your seatbelt and remain seated.
We're ready to enter the atmosphere.
Next time we go out to space, how about leaving yourself a little bit of free time? Talented people are capable of understanding us.
Continuing our top local story. Hundreds of people report that they saw bright glowing objects in the skies over Tokyo last night.
It's coming. The world will not be destroyed. It will merely change.
Activating long-term sequence. Counting countdown. I just control the operation of the system. Deciding to use it is the job of the rescuers.
I don't like this. I've got a really bad feeling.
Phase 3
Are you crazy?
Eliminating the boundaries between
Fate is not an option. Let me repeat that. If this mission fails, if we are unsuccessful, we have no future.
That's utterly preposterous. It's not even logical. This is not meaningless. This result is natural. Commence destruction. Yeah, whatever. That's what I mean. That's the attitude that's ticking people off. Stop it, please. So you think you complete God? Of course not.
It's just like it is with the stars. There are bright ones and there are those that are dim.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right. I didn't realize anybody was gonna pop in this early. Usually,
Yeah, well.
Usually I play stuff till 7 and then turn. Oh, is that Matt?
No, Tiptoe.
Oh.
He's being a little. Oh, stop it! Stop! He's being such a brat. Who's your brat? Who's your brat? Mwah, mwah. Okay, okay. I need to actually get some stuff done. Tiptoe. Oh, stop it! Fucking throwing a fit. I'm trying to figure out where one of my orders is.
Oh, fun. I'm just setting things up. Like I said, I haven't actually, because I always start early and then because you kind of have to with streaming just with how it's set up. But all right, I put all my links and then as soon as it becomes 7, I post them everywhere, and then I start talking like a normal person, not like someone who's half distracted because he's searching around and typing things and doing files. But that's why I usually just play music and mute myself, so.
Well, I am here now, so tough titties.
I will do my best to maintain a real person conversation. Just, where is that?
Tough titties.
I'll try. There it is. There's the new thumbnail.
Alright. Okay, so it's fine. I'm distracted too. I really don't understand how. Fuck.
How what?
How this. It's just like I have one, but I don't have the other one. They sent an email being like, "This is where your package is," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." Also, I bought it like a week ago, and it still hasn't shipped. And I'm now realizing it's shipping from across the country. So. Fuck me.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Oh, there's somebody.
They came at the right time.
Somebody popped into the stream, I think.
It's Twitter girl.
Oh, it's Sabrina. I can't hear her. Okay, you're very quiet, so.
Oh, yeah, I gotta fix my headset here.
All right. All right, there we go. That's what I'll be tight penciling tonight. It's been doing a lot of things today. I posted one of those Duralar pieces, and I always get a ton of people asking me a million billion questions after those, so I had to spend time answering those. Commission interest as well, because we're like, wait, you can do that? What? So, luckily I had some help from friends, getting some of the new stream stuff set up, so that's good. Alright, let's get our camera in place. There we go. We're going to be working on this big dragon guy on the deck of a spaceship.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should be cool. Let's move all the brushes. We still got 13 minutes till stream proper, but yeah, is Isabella chat, early chat people. Yes, but chat proper in 13. We got all sorts of people popping in tonight. Should be a good time.
Yeah.
Should be a good time. I've got all my beers. I've got all my thumbnails set up. I've got all my links set up. I did it. Cut it out. I'm early. Feels good, man.
Oh, what's that, Hoochie Mama?
I don't know. I heard
Can
someone
you
go.
guys hear me?
Oh, there's little Chad. There's little Chadams.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh my god, you sounded like one of my ex-boyfriends for a hot second. I was like, what? Why
Surprise.
is he here?
Oh
my god, no!
I was here to. This is a
Isabella.
surprise stream, Isabella. I decided to bamboozle you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm actually your ex-boyfriend all along.
Yeah, this is a
Sorry.
this is a gotcha stream. I'm like a friend of yours, and I thought this would be like a funny thing I could do that you would enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate everything.
Wouldn't that be like a cool thing? Like to talk to someone
would
you
be.
desperately don't want to talk to live and recorded.
It's not that I don't want to talk to him. It didn't end. It didn't end like horribly. It's just it would have been like, what the
Very
fuck
surprising.
is going on? Because literally like all the like old friends sort of, he like moved away and we don't just, nobody talks to him anymore. So I would have been very surprised. Small world situation.
Yeah, well, maybe for a future stream we can do that. It could be fun.
Yeah, we'll get all of our exes together.
No.
Great.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
No.
Well, shoot all my
You
ideas
stop
down,
that.
will you?
I will. I will
Alright.
absolutely do that.
So, like,
I'll tell
wait, are
when
you
you're
saying that when someone has a bad idea and a friend tells you that that idea is bad, like maybe you shouldn't do it?
Oh.
That's interesting.
No.
I'll hold on to that. I've never. That's a
Come
crazy.
right out of the gate with that,
That-
aren't we?
that's a crazy idea. No, I didn't. I'm just saying. I'm just remarking on things. I have nothing to say about anything. Just observing.
You're right, though. You should
Yeah, I wouldn't
listen
have,
to your friends.
Well, like I wouldn't have thought of that, but you know.
Well, no, Kit, because you're an idiot.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
he is an idiot.
I'm the Char Aznable of BreadTube, so yes. Also, I don't think has Sabrina met Isabella. Do you two know each other at all, like by reputation even?
Have we met?
Not in
I
real
don't
life.
think so. I mean, I've subscribed to your Kickstarter. I'm
Ooh.
excited for that.
There you go.
Oh. Do you have a Twitter? Maybe I know you via Twitter.
I'm Twitter girl. That's pretty much it. I usually
She does all of our work for us.
Ah, got it.
She posts
All
so
right.
Chad doesn't
well,
have
thank
to.
you for subscribing to my Kickstarter. No, Kit, shush. Thank you for subscribing to my Kickstarter. I appreciate
This is
it.
what I get for having women on the stream. Shut up, Chespring.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Walk out for like 5 seconds.
You can shut
This
your
isn't
mouth.
about you right now.
It's my time to shine. It's my time. That's how
I'm
Isabella sounds. Her
talking.
voice is very deep. It's my time to shine. Oh, we got 9 minutes.
By the way, guys,
What?
just to let you know, I'm playing the Darth Vader Yule log while you guys are talking. So
Oh, okay. There you go. Is that going on in the background?
yeah,
Cracking away.
so I have it up on my screen,
we lost somebody.
streaming.
She's gone.
Oh my God! She got so embarrassed she left. Oh, her computer
Who
died.
did? Oh no! Well, she's also like super hammered.
Oh, really? Cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get there. Don't worry. I'm working on it.
Go lay down. Oh my God.
Chad's hyperactive dog.
Homophobic dog.
That too.
God. Hello, Bo. Hello, Bo.
We can all get our
Hello.
annoying dogs on the stream. It can be Dante, Bo, and Ditko all being super obnoxious.
Right, you're kidding. He's like cuddling up against me, and it's like, oh my God.
We'll have a dog. We'll have a dog
Hello.
theme. Well, we could do that as an episode. Do dog themed comics and have dogs in the studio for the day.
We could. That'd be
So, like
awesome.
Rover
We could
Rich,
steal a bunch of
Charlie,
dogs.
We Three, something else.
We Three has a dog in it.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. Okay. So one dog included. Lockjaw. We could do.
Lockjaw, the Wolf's Rain manga, which is awful. It's a great
Yeah,
show. Terrible manga adaptation.
What's that other? Dog
Genketsu.
scissors.
There's that one. It's called like Genketsu Weed or whatever. It's got the really weird looking dog characters. That'd be a good one.
I don't know.
We
could do Beastars. That's easy.
No. They gotta be like 4-legged dogs.
Oh, okay.
Plus the only
The
dog,
dog scissors.
plus the only
I
dog in
won't do
Beastars
Beastars.
is Jack, and he's like a minor character. So
What about Excel Saga?
Oh my god.
It has a dog character.
yeah, but it's not
Or
like
you mean like
no.
birds?
Mochi's like a gag though.
That's true. Yeah.
I have a bunch of it. I have the first 5 volumes of the Excel Saga manga too. So
That's very good.
the manga's not as good as I like the anime more. It's a bit more energetic and crazy. The manga's a lot slower, but
Really?
yeah, it is. I own the anime, all of it, and then like I said, I got the first 5 volumes of the manga, which I don't know how many volumes it ultimately had because I got to 5 and I was like, this is kind of boring, and the show's way funnier. So
I found it. Yes. Haha.
what were you looking for, you idiot?
Well, so I ordered 2 things on 2 separate occasions from the same store. One went to a different email, and the second one went to a different email. So I'm just annoyed.
Oh, there's the birds.
Thank you, bird.
Oh yeah, they will chime in. They will tell you what's going on. Isabella's house is full of birds, fish, and now a dog because she just can't have enough animals apparently.
No.
How do you get any work? How do you get any work done? Like,
I lock myself in my room, and then I have a lot of coffee.
And then the birds are like scratching on your door, going, "Let us in."
so Chad's got 2
They
cats,
just
a
scream at
dog,
me,
and a
Bloody Mary.
snake. So Isabella just has the sheer amount of fish.
Yes.
It's a lot of fucking fish.
The hardest.
It's not as much as it used to be. We had more, but you know, when you don't rebuy, they kind of just peter off and get old.
Fish do die. That is true. I've heard you
Yeah.
weren't very good.
Well, I have currently I have some fish that are gonna last for like 10, 15 years, and then some that are like bettas, and they're gonna be, one's already old and kind of swimming weird. Whatever, it's cool.
You could. Are you gonna like pick one out of there before it dies and just do it like a shot and eat it?
No.
Chad's seen me do that with bait fish. I'll do like a shot with a bait fish in it.
I have.
I hate you.
I swallowed a goldfish.
Yeah, that's kind of similar. That's like a little goldfish is like a little carp. There you go.
Yeah.
That's not no.
What was the other thing? We would catch those really, really tiny crawdads and eat them, like, and they would just crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good too. These are fun things you can do in the outdoors. Is eat very, very small pieces of wildlife that no one cares about.
You could also eat the various types of mushrooms. I couldn't tell you which one's poisonous.
You can buy books on that. My dad has a few. The ones you want to really look for are morels. If you can if you can learn how to spot morels or like know where to look for them, you can get a fuck ton of those things. It's awesome. They're really tasty too. They only grow like any mushroom though. They only grow in very specific conditions. Like morels, you're mostly going to find them on downed birch trees. So if you know where birch trees have fallen over in your area, you can find morels to eat. Zapadapo has entered the chat. Hey, what's up, buddy? Stream.
Hello.
This is the pre-stream. My friends have joined me early because they're wonderful people. But we technically don't start till 7, and then I'll post all the links. Then everybody can jam themselves in here and do what the fuck ever. I'll be reading the chat, of course.
Oh, I was gonna do that, but okay.
I'll try to. Well, I just like to. I like to.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start getting more StreamBot stuff set up, customizations, all that. My goal is to add one. Don't make me log in on. Get out of here.
Does anyone actually have any of these fucking puzzles?
Puzzles?
What puzzles?
I've ordered puzzles from a website.
Who's echoing?
Uh-oh.
That's Kit.
What? Am I?
Okay.
What? No! I never echo.
Well, somebody is.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. It's gone.
Oh, good. Alright, well.
Anyway, as you were saying.
But I'm having trouble, like, finding anybody who has them.
What, pencils?
Puzzles?
Puzzles.
I'm worried I bought scam puzzles, okay? This is what I'm worried about.
What are scam puzzles?
Puzzles that don't exist, that
Oh
are a
no!
scam.
What'd you buy from like Wish or something?
No, I just bought from like
Why would you buy from Wish?
I don't buy from Wish.
She brought from totallyrealpuzzles.com.
Sponsored by
China. Hey, Draken, this is the guy I'm drawing tonight. He's in the stream. This is his Stellaris character. Stellaris is like, from what I gathered, it's like an Eve type game. I don't know much about it, but
I don't know.
It looked a lot like Eve, and I knew some guys who played Eve, and they all got really into the stock market. So,
like Parasite Eve?
No, Eve Online, like the big MMO with spaceships where you mine for stuff.
Oh, okay. Is that
okay.
Oh,
shipping time 16 days. Got it. All right.
Sabrina's back. All right, good to have you.
Yep.
Once the stream proper starts, we'll start in 2 minutes, and then I'll introduce everybody proper. We'll pretend like we're real professionals. So, names, what they do. And then I got to stream again tomorrow with Chad, and we have to look at all these gross porn comics.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to stream with Chad? God damn.
Only a madman. Only a madman.
It's true. Especially with Kit. I finished both volumes.
Oh, you read both? I mean, it's hard to put down because it's so funny. Like, just weird shit keeps happening.
It's yeah. I mean that I'll go into it tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it because it's so good, right? Like, it's so funny. And you got more of Clone.
I did. So Steph got me for Valentine's Day. She said, Chad, you can go and pick out whatever comic books you want from Fun for All. And I'm like, cool. So I got Clone.
Oh, you picked. That's what you picked for as a gift. What's wrong with? I thought she picked that on her own.
Because then I could just be like, Steph, look what you did to me. Honey.
You can hold it against her. Oh, you've bought yourself.
Yes.
Oh, smart.
You made me buy Clone.
Yeah, I had no choice in the matter.
Right. I had no choice.
There's nothing I could do. For those who don't know, I reviewed the first 2 volumes of Clone on Shots with Comics, and it's one of the weirdest things I've ever read. It's also one of the funniest things. Not on purpose funny. It's truly terrible, but it's terrible, like trashy television terrible. So I've been enjoying it.
Chad really peed himself. It was great.
Dan, that was. I think that's the most I've ever gotten you to laugh on the show was when I was trying to describe the plot, and like just dumb shit just keeps happening.
Because it was like everything that you said was just stupid. And then you were just like, are you following me? Okay, let's go. We're not done yet. And then you just kept going.
I think the Stellaris players have entered the chat because they're typing a bunch of things that I do not understand. And it's great.
Oh no, reject materialist embrace psionics?
Yeah,
okay,
that's probably like... That's probably. Oh, hey! Whoever just did something, thank you. Let me check.
This isn't a
Dan the Warlock.
If you guys are
following,
you're thinking this is a cult. You know, we're not a cult.
No. I think it's a Stellaris thing. I've never played it, but I'm assuming that's like a branch you can upgrade along, like Civilization style.
Sure.
Please poorly explain Stellaris to me as the stream goes on.
It's about a boy and his dog.
No, we're not going into that. But it is 7 o'clock, so we're started officially. I've put out all the links, so people should start popping in. Please do subscribe. It goes a long way. If you want, I did put the tip jar out there too. If you really want to have something you said read and just want to help me out, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll just be penciling with my buddies here tonight. I'm main host guy, Bonitis himself, the drawer extraordinaire, with me tonight. I'm going to have some more people pop in, I think, but I've got my Shots with Comics co-host, Chad, here.
Hello.
And he also works on comics and writes things and drinks. Well, he drinks less than me because he's much smaller, but he drinks with me and we try to review sometimes good books when we find
Keyword
them.
Sometimes.
Yeah, some months are good, some months are real bad. Also got my buddy Isabella Ferret Studios here. She's also a comic artist and illustrator. She'll be popping in, talk about stuff. And our Twitter friend Sabrina, who's a friend of Shots with Comics, helps us out with a lot of stuff. Also contributed to our Gut Rot Comic Fund by buying 75 mystery comics, which mostly turned out to be X-Men comics. That's what mystery con. You never know what you're gonna get, but that's how we get
Lots
those.
of Rob Liefeld.
A lot of Rob Liefeld stuff in there. Yeah, a lot of that. Looking forward to those though. Those are always kind of fun. Like Black Flag was a lot of fun. Like that was a terrible comic, but it was really fun.
I'm looking forward to Boof.
Boof. Well, we need to get issue 1 because we have like issue 4 or something, and that's like that comic. I don't like looking at it. If anybody is in the chat is wondering what we're talking about, Google Boof by Image Comics. It's just, it's not fun to look at. Like it just makes you feel upset. But they made 6. Like not only were there 6 issues, someone had to draw all 6 of those, and I was like, oh, that must have been upsetting 6 months of that man's life.
Somebody's
all bread, no
hard
head.
work.
Thank you for following. Goes a long way, man. We are Prime enabled, so if you got those Prime subscriptions, please pop on those. That's how I get those cool Twitch checks. Take them away from the thoughts and give them to me, the furry artist.
Oh, it looks like Sean's in here.
No, he's probably setting up his mic or making sure because his dogs are fucking nuts. So he might be making sure they're not doing anything.
Oh, lay down, buddy.
His dogs will because I play D&D with Sean, and he'll they'll try to eat his microphone while he's playing. He's like, no, Chip. He has,
Well, in his defense,
yeah,
it does kind of look like an ice cream cone or something very lickable.
And he is full Catahoula, so. Sean has a full. I have a half Catahoula. Sean has a full Catahoula. That thing's crazy. They are a farm dog. Not recommended for most apartment users, unless you're like me and you're very, very. Well, I'm not energetic, but we make it work. We are not a federation. See, there's all this Stellaris talk, and I love it because that's like reading another language.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow along, and I'm like, guys, this is a weird D&D session going on in the chat.
Send VeggieTales comics to Kit. That has happened. I do. Oh, that's Dan. Yeah, he's the one who sent me them. He sent me a used VeggieTales comic. Thanks. Always. It is. Yeah, no, it's all beat up. I don't think they issue VeggieTales comics currently, although it has gotten because it had 2 seasons on Netflix, VeggieTales in the House, VeggieTales in the City. Those are the Doug TenNapple ones. And then now there's like the new VeggieTales or something, and that's back to the original people.
Doug TenNapple?
Yeah, but
he did the first 2 Netflix revival series. He was the showrunner.
Oh. The guy who did Earthworm Jim.
Well, because they were like, all right, this is like an evangelist Christian show. Who in cartooning is an evangelist Christian? And the only answer is Doug TenNapple because, like...
Oh, of course.
Because it's like, what, are you going to get the family...
What about Butch Hartman?
Is he still alive?
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Maybe him. I know the big one that a lot of people... It was Billy Keane, the guy who did Family Circus, but he's fucking dead. Maybe they could have gotten Thomas Kincaid? Put a little painter in there, but he's dead from alcoholism. He wasn't a very good Christian, Thomas Kincaid. He had a lot of issues with being very mean and alcohol and painkiller abuse.
That's pretty in line with Nations.
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't know. Between him and James Gurney seemed to have won out between the 2 people who did all the backgrounds in Fire and Ice. Ferret Studios. Oh, my goodness. Gifted a Tier 1 sub to Blue Paw. Thank you very much. She's even on the call. Also now, introducing people. Sean is in the call. He's a longtime friend of mine. He's what do you, like, what? I know you've got a new job. It's like, you do marketing stuff, though, and you're a web developer. You're currently working on my new website because, I can't get into my current website for some crazy reason. No one knows why.
Because of the weather machines.
Yeah,
that's all.
The weather machines have taken away my access.
Yeah.
That must be it.
Yeah.
All I know
I'm
is
so
if it
dumb.
were happening to me, I'd be pretty livid.
Oh my god, you're terrible. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, Drekken, who I'm drawing right now, gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Goodness gracious.
What?
Thank you, sir. That's awesome, man.
That's super sweet.
Thank you.
So-
Those Twitch paychecks, like, they're pretty cool when you get those in the mail. You're like, hell yeah. Okay,
Oh, Dan got one.
I just heard
Dan
someone
got a
flick a
gifted
lighter
sub.
who's
That's cool.
smoking. Damn it, I thought I heard someone flick a lighter. Let's say I was getting high near the
That
end.
might have been my Angry Orchard.
Oh, okay. I was to say when we leveled up in D&D last night, I toked up, so you know. I was like, hell yeah,
celebrate you.
Yeah. Who the fuck else would
I
it be?
heard something and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Who the hell? Who else would do that? What, you think it was Max?
I thought it was. Well, I mean, you know how he is, but no, I thought it was like one of Josh's friends or something there because he like had a gang of I don't know how many people and
Josh
his
always
dad.
has like so much fucking going on at his house. Like, cause me and Sean we play D&D together with a bunch of other people, and Josh, we love him. He's a good guy, but he always seems to have like a party going on in his house where people are yelling in the background and, judging by the sound of things, moving furniture.
Judging by the sound of things, microwaving like a shit ton of pizza.
Yeah, you can always hear the microwave, just constantly.
Yeah, and he's always like, "Oh, sorry guys, that's the pizza."
Yeah, like,
no, guys, that's our weird hot pockets.
Yeah,
God damn it.
no, you will constantly hear the microwave go. You'll hear it like, and you'll hear the beeps too. It's like I don't know. I'm like, man,
it's like, Ridge, man, what are you doing?
His character's name is Ridge.
It's like Ridge is always like making a hot pocket or something like that.
Maybe Ridge was token up. He's got the munchies.
Could you imagine that during the D&D session? And what is your character doing? I'm just making a hot pocket.
I mean, that is something one of my characters would do. I tend to play characters that way.
I would too. I tend to make like weird, insane characters. Like one was just a giant ogre that invented wrestling.
That's cool though.
So that was...
I played a retarded like werewolf leader.
Oh, so Emil! Emil the sweaty werewolf.
So just yourself?
He was like,
Sean, you shouldn't call yourself.
He did a really good job with it.
Join my club? You want to join my club? We have a youth outreach program.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff.
You sound like from The Boys, The Deep, where he's just like, we have this outreach program. You should join us. No, we are not a cult. Promise.
Praise be that there's so much like the
We're
Stellar.
playing.
What are they
at
talking
the risk
about?
of spoiling anything, we're playing Curse of Strahd, and for anyone who's played that, you'll probably know that this is not at all what they were expecting for the character of Emil.
Yeah, because it's like an in-game character that Sean had to play because there's a point in the campaign where your party can get split, but the campaign has pre-written characters that other people can play, and Emil, who is a werewolf like pack leader, is one of them, and Sean got chosen to play him. And he just completely decided. He decided instead of reading any of the characters' like backstory or anything, he just looked at the picture of him and was like, "That guy looks sweaty and weird, so that's how I'm gonna play him." And he did, and it was really funny.
In my defense, I read the bio.
Oh, you did? Okay,
I got a very short description. It was pretty. It was pretty bad. It was like it just gave me like it said you can betray them. And that was about it. I mean, I was just going off of what I knew from the werewolves from like our earlier campaigns, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're abducting children. Hey, what if they had a youth outreach program? I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, and he did, and it was really fucking funny.
No, it was horrible. It's just like, it wasn't, I don't think it was AJ's fault. It was like the games, but it's like, oh, by the way, you can betray them if you would like.
Well, I mean, luckily you didn't, because one of the other players was actually Strahd in disguise, and that was fucked up. Strahd being the main bad guy vampire for the campaign, and he was in disguise.
Vampire.
Vampire, yes. No, it's a cool campaign, though. I bought it for AJ, not this last Christmas, but the one before, and we've been playing every Friday almost ever since. I like high gothic stuff. I love vampires, so for me, it's nice every Friday to go into this little vampire area and pretend to be Jonathan Joestar, because that's my character. Technically, Jonathan does not have an attack rush, an aura attack rush. That's not till Jotaro Kujo in Stardust Crusaders, but I do it anyway.
Because it's fun.
It is, yeah. Well, the best is now, I think it's Jacob's character that has the Embiggen spell. and he turns Jonathan into a giant, and I do oral, and we refer to him as Largethan Big Star.
There's this one time where he like broke the door down, and there were like flaming skulls in there, and he's like, "Oh no, guys!"
And I got
there's
immediately brought to
monsters
0
in
health
there."
twice.
Like, oh,
because I was huge, so I just took all the fucking damage.
No.
And then they got me back up, and then I immediately got hit by more fireballs. Like, it was just a nightmare.
Everybody stand behind the giant fucking...
They
goddess
did!
Ghost
Those fucks!
just
I would too.
I would too. If you're a huge giant, I would just stand behind you and be like, this guy can die.
Curse of Strahd is not an easy campaign. Like, previously I played Tomb of Horrors, which is like notoriously difficult, and I thought that was easier than Curse of Strahd, but Tomb of Horrors is a lot of fun though, because it's just one big dungeon full of really fucked up traps. I would highly recommend it to anybody. It's super high lethality, but that's part of what makes it fun, is you're just really paranoid the whole time. No, it's like legendary. It's been in the game. It was something Gary Gygax himself wrote for first edition. Was like because they used to have like D&D tournaments where it would be you'd play through campaigns with the DM and you'd try to see who could get the most gold. I know that sounds weird, but that's just how they used to play it.
That's really weird.
Yeah, AJ he took stuff from like the 1st through 5th edition of Tomb of Horrors, because each version's a little different, and he took just whichever bits he liked the most and used those, and he did it, and it was a lot of fun. And that I played as Sir Integra Helsing, so that was pretty cool. A ranger, or a monster hunter was technically my subclass, and I did survive. We beat it. Like half our party died. Like right at the end too, just by total accident. Like I said, high lethality, like weird shit happens and you're just fucking done.
See, I grow attached to my characters. I'd be very sad if they just
Yes, if you really like your characters a lot, don't play Tomb of Horrors.
I like my cultist that invented Christianity.
You will get fucked if you play Tomb of Horrors. There's just a lot of stuff that can instantly kill you with no saving roll. Like, oh, you're dead.
Okay. Okay, fuck me.
Yeah, no, that's how that is. But there's also, like, weird shit that can happen. Like, your character, there you go, there's the alcohol.
Your character,
like, your gender can get swapped if you walk through a certain door. Like, just, there was another guy, he went through the wrong door, and he lost all of his belongings, including his clothes, so he had to, like, play naked for a while.
Like in real life, he just took off his clothes?
Yeah, we made him.
Yeah, we're playing strip D&D.
Yeah, we're playing.
You made him get naked.
Yeah, we did.
Be like,
oh, sorry, you didn't roll high enough. Guess you're gonna have to lose that shirt.
Oh, you crit missed. Take
off
those undies.
There's not a lot of drops in the game either, so like we just kind of had to go through what we had and like re-equip him. It was like, all right, we got a cloak and like a spare sword, so. All right, you're in a bathrobe and and you got a sword. All right, good luck.
that sounds about right.
That's what we got. I mean, it's what we had.
Could you imagine him charging into battle in a fucking bathrobe?
I can, because he did. I think he died at the end, though.
Oh, that's too bad. He should have came out on top. That would have been awesome.
My character, I know I survived, but I had my alignment changed from lawful good to like chaotic good, like chaotic evil. No, lawful evil. That's right. Yeah, because you can walk through a door and have your alignment get fucked up. Gender changed. Lose all your clothes. Alignment changed. Instant death. Tomb of Horrors, everyone.
Jesus.
I kind of want to play.
Well, but like I said, you can fucking die real easy.
That's why he wants to play.
That's why I want to play, dude.
Just to see if you can make
then
it.
Then I can get rid of my responsibilities at home. Oh, wait, not in real life. You're talking about it in the game. Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's okay. I'll try again next time.
You collect a Sararak, the Demi-Lich's treasure. That's the whole point. Why did you happen to have a bathrobe on? It wasn't a bathrobe. It was a cloak. And we just called it a bathrobe because, like, he was like, I think he was a barbarian. So he just wore a cloak.
I guess they said that, or what was it? Somebody in the chat said AJ told him that you accidentally avoided a strong boss.
I don't know if that was in Tomb of Horrors or Curse of Strahd. I'm not sure. AJ might pop in later. I think he's painting minis right now though. So.
Yay, minis.
Yep. Normally.
We gotta go play Warhammer.
Well, I don't think Sabrina had it at her place today. If she did, whoops.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
No, Preston's dad was in town, so
Oh.
he took us out to Blackrock, and then I got shit-faced. So,
Nice.
yeah. Because when he orders, he says, "Ooh, I want a Long Island." They're like, top shelf, and he's like, "Of course." And I was like, "Oh no." Oh no. And then everyone was like, "Long Islands? Did you say Long Islands?"
Oh.
And my roommate doesn't drink. So, of course, he had 2 Long Islands.
Oh, like Long Island's will get you drunk fast.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he doesn't
they will.
understand that whole, temper yourself, get yourself used to drinking. So he just goes big and then he goes home.
Go big. Go big and go home. Not go big or go home and go home. Do them both.
And go home. He's currently passed out on the couch at some point in the night. And he just kept saying, "Shut up, I'm drunk." Anytime I would say something, it's like, "Oh, okay."
You're sorry, buddy.
But he was eating, and you could tell he was getting more and more sloshed because he was sitting against like the partition wall. So he'd get this really happy look on his face when he put a bite of steak in his mouth, and then he kind of like slump against the partition, and then he'd chew and make this really like baby happy face. He's like,
he was in a
yum,
good
yum.
place.
And then he was in a
That's a
very
happy
good
man.
place. Yes, and I was just like, I'm fine after my first one, and then I had like half of a second one. I was like, oh no, I'm not good. Not good.
And then you texted me and you're like, Chad, I'm fucking hammered.
Yes.
No, like,
And I'm like,
Long Islands
oh,
are
good.
great because people be like, I don't like alcohol. But if you make a Long Island right, they taste just like Sprite. You can get real drunk on them, even people who claim they won't drink.
And then it's like, yeah, you do.
He won't even have a rum and coke, and his favorite thing is coke. The
That's
drink, not
weird.
the drug.
Rum and Croaks are great though.
Rum and
Yeah.
Rum and coke.
Rum and Croaks.
You gotta go squeeze the frog.
Yeah, whenever you want to die in D&D, you just get yourself a rum and Croak.
Alright, this stream's officially over. That
No,
was the worst joke
I always
of-
do. It's Saturdays, 7 to 10. You got to make it full 3 hours. Not all of you do, obviously. You don't have to stay.
Not after that joke.
I've heard worse out of you, so.
That's
Yeah, Jesus. Don't. Isabella, you work
He's like, shut up, Chad. You can't talk.
Chad, I will have you know that I am in fact a marketing guru and that this one joke will greatly help us with our Twitch SEO.
Oh shit. Alright, then never mind. Keep them coming.
Hired.
Well, admittedly,
Yeah.
Sean does know his stuff about
What are your thoughts on
marketing and
Mother
SEO, but he's helping me with it.
Yeah. And you're listening to your friends. How about that?
I know, it's crazy. This crazy
It's weird how that
notion
works.
I've stumbled upon.
I am working on your log line and pitches and everything, so
Oh, thank
I
you,
will
thank
get those.
you.
Oh, cool.
I will get those to you eventually.
What
Next
I really
couple
hope
of days.
happens is that I get them and they don't, like, they describe, like, the wrong story or just, like, you completely misunderstood it. It's just like,
I thought about that too. I'm like, what happens if I mess up? And then
yeah,
it's
wait,
just
what if
totally
I didn't
wrong.
get Kit's story? And it's like, oh no, his comics
Huh?
are just real bad.
So, wait a minute. We're supposed to be reading these things?
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, Sean.
All right.
No, I'm not. Wait, Kit does comics?
No, I've always... I've always had a hard time pitching False Start because it's such a weird comic. Vampire Hunter Boyfriends is easy. Like, the pitch is right in the title. So they're total opposites.
It's just about a bunch of fucking gay people hunting vampires.
Yeah, the pitch
Dude,
is the
you just-
title. It's great.
You really missed out on False Start by not calling it like Capitalist Hunter Boyfriends.
Yeah. Hawaiian subterfuge nightmare or whatever.
Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, there you go. This is the Hawaii. I've never even watched Hawaii 5-0.
I know you have.
Amazing, especially with all the Hawaiian shirts.
I love Hawaiian shirts. Well, that's a Weird Al thing.
So Hawaiian furrow? Oh, hey, Dan's here.
Is there any way apart from Patreon that we can support False Start? Just follow me anywhere, man. Do a Twitch Prime subscription here. Follow me on Twitter. Get your friends to read it.
Yes, as a
Eventually-
marketing guru, I encourage you to follow him on Twitter in big numbers.
You can also. We're also working on something else too that I gave to Kit yesterday that you were supposed to look at.
It's been a busy day. Okay, I had to
Yep.
I had to do a lot of stuff today because I was like, okay, I got to reevaluate the stream. I got to get plus I said this before you were on, is I posted one of those acetate pieces that I do with the alternate versions, and whenever I do that, a bazillion million people message me asking how those work and how they can get one. So I had to spend most of my afternoon talking to people about traditional animation techniques.
Yeah, what kind of underwear was that guy wearing?
Red.
Okay, can you wear different kinds?
Yeah, if you're paying.
Oh, okay. So you can't do it for free for me?
No.
Oh, what
I
if I get
don't
really
think underwear
angry?
guy is in the chat if he is.
Yeah, Chad, he'll charge you double if it's for you.
Oh, hey, Nico, what's up, buddy? And then we got it's
What?
Lieutenant Dan. I think. Oh, someone else popped into the chat. Who did? Oh, it looks like Dan's
Dan.
here. Cool. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Gee, if only I said that.
I don't catch it. I was reading the chat. I can't read and listen. It's impossible.
Literally everybody heard him except you.
I was reading.
Kit, this is your stream. You're supposed to know who comes in and out.
I'm trying. That's why I made the server, so I knew who would be in.
Can't read.
It's true. I'm illiterate. That's why I only do audiobooks.
That's why he writes false start.
False start.
False start.
Yeah.
False start.
The false.
No one can talk today.
The false.
No
in our
one can talk
starts.
today.
We're all
It's amazing.
drinking.
Oh, I'm not. That's sad.
Why?
I don't know.
You could be.
You could
I
be.
could, I could be. You're right. I
You're
could
right. Now go get a drink and then come back.
Be. All right, in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Let me pull up my Stellaris reference.
Hold on, I'm doing a thing. I'm concentrating.
On.
Doing a thing, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
I'm drawing a thing, and right now I'm almost done with it. So
She's in the zone, guys.
I'm in the zone.
She can
Chad.
have a celebratory
Auto
drink
zone?
afterwards. If you want it, then we'll get it.
Get in
I'm
the
just
zone.
gonna yell at Chad this entire stream.
Why? What have I ever done to you? Except be your ex-boyfriend.
That's actually not true. That was something earlier. They have not dated. Oh, the bird is upset. The bird didn't like that.
Look what
Wow,
you've
Kit,
done and
you forgot
done.
all the times Isabella and I showed up at your house. All those times together. Damn you.
I totally forgot about that. So you bringing it up really threw me off.
So apparently, when we first turned on the stream and Isabella heard Chad's voice, she thought it was an ex of hers, which was weird and was not my plan for the stream, but would have made a great little bamboozle.
It sure would have.
Little gotcha. Hey, gonna confront you with your ex on a stream live. Is that cool? Do you like that?
You know, it's actually a great marketing strategy because if we throw people off like that, they're the stream in droves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, except I know where Kit lives, and I would immediately drive there and kill him.
You drive from
See, this is what I'm talking about. People coming over to your stream to be on your stream.
Live in studio, my own murder by a tiny Polish
In the
woman.
background.
It's great for rankings, Murray.
I don't know if they let you show live murders on Twitch anymore.
No, they don't.
They will on YouTube if it's educational, because they'll do that with nudity. So
Yeah, because that. Well, we can talk about that for a bit because that's been such a struggle with Shots with Comics because we like to read a pretty wide variety of books, and a lot of them will have just random pages where someone's naked and you can see a boobie or a wiener. And
Yep.
we have to make sure not to flip to those pages, or certain books we just don't open at all because it's too risky. But we were looking at people who review comics on YouTube, and they will show stuff like that, and we were like, how the fuck do they get away with that? It'll be videos that have a lot of views, too, and apparently if you're just looking through a comic, it's considered educational?
yeah, that's why they do like life drawings or human anatomy stuff on there, it's because it's considered educational, so it's applied with comics as well.
Okay, and I mean, I've still got some comics that are pretty goddamn graphic. Like.
Okay, well, don't worry about it.
What
Okay.
do they say? They're graphic novels.
Very graphic novels.
I liked that one. That was fun. I liked it. That was good.
That was. Yeah.
The bird liked it.
Listen, let me enjoy something, Chad.
I didn't say any. You know what?
Just because you're soulless and can't laugh anymore.
I was
Is this
here
why
to
you
try
broke up with
to.
them?
Yeah, his lack of a sense of humor.
Remember, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, Isabella, and I was gonna ask for you back, but now I guess I can't. It's fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
Steph better not be hearing this.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a gun load in the background, but that's okay.
Don't worry about that.
No, that's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Live, me getting shot with comics.
I have seen that. There was that Twitch stream where the guy was like fucking around with a pistol like as a joke and it goes off. Have you seen that?
No.
He got kicked from Twitch for that because they were like, you're being gun unresponsible. But yeah, he was like doing like a gag and he had a real pistol and I guess he assumed it was unloaded and it just goes off and like annihilates his Monster Energy drink or whatever. And he's like, oh shit, I didn't think it was loaded, which is what everybody who accidentally fires a gun ever says.
Well, isn't that like gun 101? Always assume it's loaded.
Yes.
Never point at fake.
Yeah.
That's the rule. That's like the one rule.
Did you hear about the guy, the YouTuber that got shot because he was doing a prank robbery?
Oh man, I bet that was a really hilarious prank.
Robbery.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna pretend to try to rob people, and then we're gonna tell them it's a prank. And a guy just, the first person they walked up to pulled out a gun and shot the kid.
Yeah, concealed carry is a
only
thing,
good
you
idea.
idiots.
Like, and that's it. But that was everybody's statement too. Was, well, don't be a fucking moron.
Where his final words, like as he's bleeding out of the ground, like it's just a prank.
Yeah.
His final words were, "I did it for the gram."
Yeah.
I did it for the Vine. What the fuck are you talking about?
Please like and subscribe.
How do you feel about gun violence? Leave your comments in the comment section below.
Yeah.
Most people would be like, well, don't do stupid shit.
That was mostly everybody's reaction was like, you shouldn't have been a fucking
Oh,
idiot.
Drekken is saying that you can't have a firearm on a stream at all because oh wow, because I've almost brought out some of mine just to show what because I'm restoring some guns but I mean they're fucking taken apart so they're not exactly gonna go off. But I'm wondering.
They're still dangerous.
Well, as long as you don't say, and this is what you're gonna get if you don't let me come to your con, I think you're gonna be okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I think, Twitch is a little bit more like really trying to step on, be like, okay, everybody, be nice, don't do this. Like, really trying not to fuck around with that stuff. Because, the moment some Twitch streamer like shoots it off and blows their brains out, they're going to be like, fuck, now we got to deal with this shit.
This is going to be a PR nightmare. Oh no.
Yeah.
This is why you got a KYS on KYM.
Oh, Ralph, thanks for subscribing for 9 months in a row. Goddamn. Thanks, man. Happy 9 months. We're coming up on a year of Twitch Primo.
Sabrina, you really gotta yell over these guys, or just tell Kit to shut up.
No, hold on. When people subscribe, I have to say something, because that's nice. That's money.
No, that's I understand that, but she's been trying to say stuff, and y'all loud as fuck.
Oh, well, yeah.
I can also just turn on my mic, because I do have that power.
Oh.
Yep. Wow, my mouse is freaking loud. That clicking is me. Sorry.
You can also turn up your mic.
I don't know about
really?
those guns.
You can also move your mic really close to your mouth.
Yeah, sounds great.
Do this too. You'll sound fucking amazing. It's great.
You could put the mic in the back of your throat.
Just... Now, if you feel the liquid running down your throat, that's not blood. That's the microphone semen.
I was about to say this is a joke.
That is actually what we call in the industry good SEO juice. I would encourage everyone here to do that tonight because it is great for your Twitch SEO.
Drink
So
a
it's
bunch
like
of
a bad
semen.
dragon bite?
Remember, semen has SE in it.
Has what?
Already
in it?
Protein too, but Jesus.
I can't.
Look, we get
can't.
it. You're a swallower.
Oh my god.
I can't.
How embarrassing.
I do need alcohol for the stream. Okay, all right, let's go.
Okay.
It's a requirement.
What, the alcohol or the semen?
Both.
Both.
Mm.
That's a
Well,
shot.
thank
What do you
God.
call that? A shot? Yeah. What's a good mixer for semen for a good shot? What would go well with that? It's kind of salty and
I
bitter
can find
and
out.
thick.
Probably
can find out.
Kahlua and Bailey's to make it a
I was gonna say-
blowjob, but add the semen in it to
There
it.
you,
was
yeah,
gonna say
because that's about the
Bailey's,
same
yeah.
consistency. There you go. You'd barely
Wait,
notice.
Sabrina, what was that?
I was gonna say Bailey's too, because it has, the salty sweet.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I know Vice
So
did an
That's
article.
disgusting.
I know Vice did an
like,
article about that, but
Oh god.
Speaking of, our next
week?
gut rot.
oh, no, do not promise that. I am not doing that on stream.
Kit, take off your pants.
No. I did the fucking sardine shots. That was the worst thing we've ever done in our lives.
Yeah.
I thought
Welcome to Loads with Comics.
Yeah. Oh god.
I thought the peppermint moonshine and orange juice was terrible.
That
but
was like bad, but I've tasted that before. The sardine thing
sure.
was just so salty, and it looked way grosser than anything else we've drank. Like when you sent me
Yeah.
that photo of the bottle, I almost said I'm not drinking that. Like because just
You could have.
it just looked like dirty puddle water.
That's all it was.
No, it was like sardine. What was it? It was fish sauce, actual sardines, like a drop of vodka, because you couldn't taste that at all.
It was like a half a bottle of vodka.
You couldn't taste it at all, though.
You couldn't. No. It was an experience. My apartment or my studio smelled like a dirty vagina for like 2 days.
Where did you put that? Like outside, down the drain?
Probably threw it in the sewer.
I lit it on fire and threw it next door. No, I just threw it into the dumpster outside.
Oof.
And
You
I
sent it,
really liked that bottle too, but there was no saving it.
you sent
You're
it
a
to hell
trash
where it
cat that way.
belongs.
Right back. Yeah, I did a blood pack and sent it right back to hell. It's great.
No, if anybody listening ever wants to experience like just the worst thing, like we did even like a half shot and it was just oh god.
Yep.
It was unbearable.
No, we're talking about the last
Weekend of
Sunday
every
of the month. Yeah, we do a we review single shots of comics throughout the 60s to 90s. And then we do a really terrible shot with which is Gut Rot. It's almost like a best of the worst type podcast.
Yeah, it's like best of the worst, like what Red Letter Media does, but with comics. Like they do 80s and 90s B movies, we do 80s and 90s B comics, and C and D comics.
And fucking Stanley Steele or whatever.
Steel Sterling. I really liked Steel.
Yeah.
We said that was our best. That won that night, I think, because it was so funny.
It sure was.
The drunk driving PSA comic we found, that was really good.
Over 55,000 people are involved in a drunk driving accident.
Yeah, a lot of characters looking at the viewer and the reader, I guess you'd say, and reading statistics, which is just great comic writing, by the way. That's what really brings people in. London Megawolf has an interesting comment where he says the prankster mishap, talking about the person who got shot doing it's just a prank, bro. The prankster mishap shows the value of having someone around who tells you something is a stupid idea. Big think. Yeah, that's
weird.
Interesting theory you have there. I don't know if it pans out in real life, but I'll think about it.
Don't know. Let's try and see what'll happen.
We will.
Yeah,
No one told us not to drink sardine water, so you know.
I did.
Oh, she did. Sabrina did.
Frantically.
Yeah, but you guys were just trying to get rid of the traitors and the people who were gonna just weigh you down.
That's true. That's true. It was a good filter.
Great filter. Yeah, we tuned out and got rid of all the haters.
We got rid of all we filtered out all the sardines in our audience.
Yes. And it showed who's on our side and who isn't. So it was great.
Well, I see this as nothing but a marketing win.
Yeah,
yes,
it sure was.
And
we
improved our
should probably
values in
hashtag
life.
that. That's very good, according to a blog post I read just now.
Okay, like what on? I wonder if there's like a really bad like marketing tips like Reddit or something that's just full of the worst ideas. I would love to see that.
Speaking of bad marketing ideas, I've been burning through Many Kudos, the videos.
Oh, that guy's great.
I watched his Cool Cat
That
video.
oh my god, that dude's crazy. Just behind the scenes,
Insane.
Cool Cat's a monster.
Well, the creator's a monster. Cool Cat like hated it.
Well, but the actor that played him
Cool Cat's
initially,
just
but
trying to
now
save
the
the
creator
kids.
plays him
Yes,
because he fired him because he's fucking crazy.
he's something. Yeah.
Something's wrong with that man's brain. But yeah,
Internet historian.
that is a very fun YouTube channel. Many Kudos, MANYKUDOS. Just it's one of those internet documentary type channels like Internet Historian or Ordinary Things. He's funny as fuck. I like him a lot.
He's very dry, but he's very funny. Kit, what else do you have to talk about?
I'm enjoying my beer. Hold on. I sometimes pause to take a sip. Chat asks, "What are you drawing tonight?" It has a Legacy of Kain vibe. Reminds me of your Raz ferret. Actually, this is Drekken who's in the chat. It's his character, and his character is a bridge captain of a starship in the game Stellaris. I know nothing about Stellaris, but he sent me some screenshots and some very, very comprehensive wikis, and they were very confusing, and I'm doing the best I can.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They should come
Now-
together. I did look
should
up
be
some
grateful.
Stellaris outfits. Okay, I'm doing it for real. But my big thing that I'm gonna do with this one is when I paint it with the acetate. What I want to do is he's got his hands down on the deck. You can see, but that deck is going to be like a hollow field displaying the battlefield. And I want to do the hollow effects on the acetate so you can turn those on and off if you want. I think that'll look cool. Derek Savage, that's the guy who plays Cool Cat, or the guy who created it. Yeah, okay. I was trying to remember his name.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get
Somebody said, all I remember is Rainforest. Ooh.
Well, yeah, the Internet Historian video about Rainforest is legendary.
I think that was the first one you showed me.
Probably. When I was
Because you're
hanging out
like,
at
"Dad."
Sabrina's. Well, that was when I was hanging out at Sabrina's place for the first time. The other guys there that were playing Warhammer, they learned of what my job was, and they were like, okay, so we're big fans of Internet Historian, all right? So, like, Rainforest, that really happened? Like, that was a real thing? And I was just, yes, it was.
Speaking of internet people, I introduced Sabrina to Wang.
God.
While we were talking, I go.
You start,
"Hey, I
yeah,
wanna
because
tell
you started with the right one, with the My Little Pony cum jar. Like, I mean,
Yes.
where are you gonna go? Like, where else to start?
I was like, this is very important. You need to watch this. And then I sent it.
I like the fact that
And
somehow
you're like,
you go, Sabrina, you go.
sorry.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, like, he initially said, like, it's not the cum jar thing. I was like, okay, it's not the cum jar. I'm like, it's the cum jar, isn't it?
And then it showed up. I was like, it's the cum jar.
I just like that they managed to burn the cum, like, somehow. I left my
They-
cum on the oven. What?
Ooh.
Who does that? What is your life like? What does your apartment smell like? Don't answer that.
Who jizzes into a box and then just like for like years and then tries to burn it? Like, who does that?
And then
shit?
he couldn't burn it because it was too saturated with jizz.
New thing, guys. If you're trying to start a fire, using your jizz is not
It
the
is-
option.
It is not flammable unless you
No.
drink a lot. So my jizz is flammable, but most people's, no.
Well, that's because yours is just saturated in freaking whiskey.
Mm-hmm. And boy, is it.
Yeah, it is.
Also,
God
did you
damn
mean
it.
cum jar or ice chamber? I meant cum jar. It was a radiator. Oh, well, okay. Don't leave your cum jar on the radiator. That's silly.
You put it in a closet like everybody else.
Yeah, you hide that
Or
shit
on the
away
coffee
in
table.
shame.
Well, if you put it on the coffee table, it's a talking point. Brings the rainbow
What
together.
That's true.
kind of beer are you drinking?
Just Budweiser. I back a week or two back, so I'm still getting through that.
Life's better when you got buds.
That's right.
Yeah, it's weird when you have like close friends who want to hang out with you and they'll, walk to the ends of the earth with you. It's really great.
Yeah, it's cool to drink with people. It
is.
Also, don't use.
But clearly,
jizz to
some
try to
other
put out a
people are more
fire.
important than other people.
Yeah, well, I mean, clearly. Also, don't use jizz
Yeah.
to try to put out a fire. Yeah, well, you just don't have enough. Like, maybe if you can really, get a good load going, but most people just can't maintain that kind of firepower.
Okay, but what if you did it like right after NoFap November?
Only then. After that, you'll probably be good for it.
Only then could you
Bunch of holes.
prevent forest fires.
Yeah, Smokey the Bear.
Everybody just lines up, the forest fire's coming, and everybody after No Nut November just line up
It's a
and jizz all over
volunteer
the place.
effort.
It is. I'm sure furries would be all over that.
That's probably.
Well, that's why they chose Smokey the Bear. I mean, it's a strategic thing, okay? They knew what they were doing.
It's a marketing. Would you say it's a marketing thing?
I said strategic, but, marketing works too because, furries are great for SEO.
Although, marketing-wise, what is Smokey the Bear selling? Forest fires? Lack of forest fires? I guess.
Preventing forest fires.
Yeah, it's just like, but he doesn't. You can't buy that, or can you?
No. Well, you also can't really stop
you can
it.
buy it in a sense like, oh, I believe that, like I buy that.
Okay, yeah. You can't purchase Smokey the Bear and he'll be like, "Yep, no forest fires for you." That's not how that works.
No, we're not at that level of the libertarian hellscape quite yet.
We're trying though, okay? We're trying to
That's
get
not
to
true.
We're trying to get to Snow Crash. We've got VR chat. We're getting there.
I'm pretty sure you could find somebody to dress up as Smokey the Bear for you, and you can purchase them. So I'm pretty sure Smokey the Bear
I'm
you can
sure
buy.
you can find that on Fiverr, but
Imagine it's.
I will dress up as Smokey the Bear and be purchased by you for $5.
Don't sell yourself short there. Come on now.
yeah.
Yeah, come on, Sean. You're at least worth 10. Come on.
Is that-
$6.50.
Is that the upgrade from Fiverr is tenner?
Like,
And the
Maybe.
real
No,
deluxe
look,
one is
you buy
20
my-
Fiverr. Ooh, baby. Spending the big
Oh.
bucks.
No, you're thinking of quarter.
Quarter's like the cheap one. That's like the Dollar General of Fiverr.
oh. What are we talking about?
It's just like stream of consciousness.
We're talking
bullshit.
about great internet services
Yeah,
providers.
Quarter, Fiverr, 20 Fiverr, all these things that don't exist yet.
Quibi? Quibi's great.
No, it's gone.
No, it's not. It's still in my heart.
I tweeted that I would never watch a Quibi because I was like, the second I saw one of those ads, I'm like, this is the worst idea in the world. No, because it just feels insulting to say, yeah, man, I'm watching a Quibi, and like the person on the bus looks at
Right.
you and is like, I think I'll kill you now.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna parlay about this.
No, you're not, because yeah, I'm gonna talk about Quibi over on Parlor. That's not happening.
Quibi was a weird concept.
I get what
It
they were
made the
trying
first-
to do, but it was dead in the water from the start.
Oh, sure. Just speaking of dead in the water, there's nothing after that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I thought it was like, don't ruin your news for tomorrow.
Well, there's some stuff that I can talk about here that we can't really talk about on Shots.
Oh, okay.
Just because we're not really a political thing, like we're not really we don't really talk about politics or anything.
Sure. What, did something funny happen?
Well, yeah, Gina from The Mandalorian.
Oh
got
yeah,
fucking
Gina
fired.
Carano's thing. Oh man, that's so. What is it? I saw some of her stuff, and she just seems like she's kind of conservative and probably shoots her mouth on the internet, which like every celebrity does. Like they all talk too much, and they should all shut up. She made the mistake of having like some conservative talking points. So, but like people really liked her character on The Mandalorian, I think.
Oh, she was phenomenal, dude. Like,
she was
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
So he's almost like, who cares? She shoots her mouth online. Just as long as the show's still good, whatever.
Well, yeah. The problem is you're comparing having political opinions to the Jews and the Holocaust. Like that was the problem.
Well, yeah. Never ever go on the internet and compare your own suffering to the Holocaust, because it's very likely you have not suffered as much as a Holocaust survivor.
Right.
That's just common sense. Like, just don't do that. That's
right.
dumb.
And then people are screaming. And then people are screaming cancel culture, and it's like, well, not in this case, bro.
Well, it is.
Honestly.
It is, but she should probably not say those things. I don't think she should. I don't know, maybe a reprimand or something. I don't know. What do you do? Like taking her out of a show where she's very well liked on for stuff on the internet, which isn't really related to the show. Like,
yeah, but you're also looking at the general public compared to the minority. You're looking at a majority, so Disney has to do something about protecting the majority. So the logical
That's the thing
conclusion
is, though, do they?
that.
Because by the time Mandalorian season 3 comes out, like people's attention spans are so short, they'll fucking forget. Like they won't care.
Well, they won't. But Disney's thinking about the then and now. They're not thinking in the long run,
Unless they send Gina Carano's character to a gas chamber, like.
Right. Also, too, she's not canceled. She just got a movie deal with Ben Shapiro.
Wait, what? Ben Shapiro has a movie?
Career
What?
move. That's really gonna help her right there.
Wait, hold on. Is Ben Shapiro making a movie?
Ben Shapiro. Wow.
He's also Jewish too, which is kind of funny.
Oh yes, he's very Jewish. He wears a yarmulke at all times. Wait, no, but he's making a movie? I've heard he has fiction books that he sells. To those who don't know, Ben Shapiro is a political commentator. Very right-wing.
Not to be confused with Abigail Shapiro, the actress. That is not her brother.
No, but his Ben Shapiro's sister, God, what's her name? With the huge cans that you can, and that she had the tit leaks. I forget her name, but yeah. I think that is Abby Shapiro.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's all those sex photos of her online, and she just had a breast reduction, which is like a crime against humanity, because she had some knockers.
No, they're not related. He's actually related to Mara Wilson.
The Matilda girl?
Yeah.
Huh. I bet she's very liberal, so she probably isn't happy about that.
Probably not.
Don't talk to me about Benny Shap Shap. Well, so is he making a film?
I don't know.
I will do anything to watch a Ben Shapiro directed film. That'd be the funniest thing in the world.
I just want to see a Ben Shapiro film. Ben Shapiro the movie.
Yeah, or like a movie that he acts in, because he kind of has like that one speed of being where he talks real fast all the time.
Dude, if he's like on a plane and it's like the start of that Batman movie and he like blows off a wing of the plane and his like left wing destroyed, that's just gonna make my decade.
Yeah, that'd be great.
No, Ben Shapiro looks like a Batman villain though. Like he does.
He laughs like one too.
You think he'd make like a good Riddler, maybe?
Yes, he would.
Yes,
he'd be a great Riddler. Oh my God, he'd be so good.
Could we cast him as the Riddler?
That'd be amazing. That'd be hilarious. As like a super conservative Riddler.
This, Batman.
He's
just like, riddle me this, Batman. How is it that Gina gets canceled when so and so compares Trump to Hitler and doesn't get canceled?
He doesn't even let Batman answer. He just says facts and logic and hits the button and makes him fall into the Rancor pit.
And then just dies. That's how you kill Batman, is just fucking facts and logics and just blow him up.
So Batman flies in on the bat plane and Ben Shapiro just like throws one of those like question mark hooks at it. It cuts through the left wing. Left wing destroyed.
I'd watch the fuck out of this movie.
While we're at it, can we get Lindsey Graham to play Two-Face?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, why
only
not?
Bernie Sanders can play the ventriloquist.
No, Bernie Sanders can be the Penguin.
No, he would be the ventriloquist because of his huge mittens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
He could have like a sock puppet.
You gotta get him soon, though. Bernie Sanders looks like he's gonna die any second now.
No, Bernie.
Like, no. I just remember that one of my grandfather-in-laws, like, he was wearing mittens and doing all that stuff and being real cold all the time, and then he died in a year because that's just how it goes.
No,
there you go,
Bernie.
Chad. If you want to die, you just gotta wear mittens.
I have some if you want them. They're cute.
They are cute.
I will take you up on that.
Bernie Sanders needs to be Alfred. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Where he tries to act all seductive. Have you seen Ben Shapiro's tweet where he acts all seductive and blows a kiss to the camera? I have not seen that. I have seen the one where he's got a cowboy hat on instead of a yarmulke, and that's weird.
Which one?
Just different picture. He's just such an awkward little man, Ben Shapiro. He's a meme all on his own. He even hosted Meme Review for PewDiePie once, and it was one of the funniest episodes ever.
Really?
People got angry about it because it's like, oh, he's real conservative. It's like, yeah, that's why it's funny, because this awkward conservative is trying to be like PewDiePie, and it doesn't exactly work.
We gotta put PewDiePie in a Cool Cat movie. That's the main goal.
He'll do it.
No, we need to put Ben Shapiro in a Cool Cat movie.
I just want to know what this movie is going to be, though.
We'll call it Cool Cat Makes America Great Again.
Someone in the chat did mention Ben Shapiro's fiction writing, because he's got a bunch of nonfiction, which is just like political garbage books, but apparently he's got like a Tom Clancy-esque thriller novel that he wrote, and it's on Audible.
Well,
yeah, this is a real thing. It's on Audible. You can buy it. Part of me wants to, but that's also like money that I've made that I had to spend on this. I just it can't be good. It can't be good.
What if it is?
Okay, maybe, but I
Well,
highly
let's
doubt
put it this way. I think he'll be able to find a publisher.
I mean, you can independently publish on Amazon, so...
Yeah, that's true. Milked at Her Uncle's Farm, the trilogy is on Audible, which is a trilogy of books about a girl. These are real books. These are American classics that are about a woman who goes to a farm owned by her uncle's farm, you might say. And she keeps hooking herself up to milking machines for sexual pleasure.
Me too, so I don't...
Yeah, so you'd love these books.
Yeah.
Milked at Her Uncle's Farm. Look it up on Audible. That's a real thing you can buy. Yeah, there you go.
I don't want that in my search history.
Apparently you can buy like a paperback box set of all three of them.
Why?
I would love to own that.
Wait, well, what's the rest of the book about? Like, how do you get 3 books out of that?
A bunch of different milking scenarios,
Hey, they
Chad.
have a
Come
lot
on.
of mommies to milky.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro shows up. He gets milked. Like, the whole family's there.
That's fucking bizarre.
Did Ben Shapiro write Milked on his uncle's farm? I wish. To my knowledge, he did not. But it could be a pseudonym. Maybe.
It's a description of America being milked by the liberal left.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, good lord.
It's also a callback to a more conservative time in America in which everyone's uncle had a farm. What happened to that, Bernie Sanders? What did
Yeah.
you do to our farms?
Yeah. This is the future liberals want? No milking on any uncle farms? What are you thinking?
We need to return to an era in which everyone gets their milkies.
Ugh,
And their barn.
Word milkies. That's one of those words that just makes me feel bad in my brain.
Oh, it's disgusting. That's why I like to say it.
Oh, thank you.
Milkies?
Thank you so much.
Or like moist?
No, moist I'm fine with. Milkies? Ugh.
Yeah, moist is okay. No, milkies is fucking gross.
See, I don't like either of those.
Milky.
Someone saying, oh yeah, when Andrew Neil from the BBC interviewed Ben Shapiro and oh god, that's a brutal interview. Andrew Neil.
Okay, so what if in this new Batman, Andrew Neil is Batman, and that's why he's fighting the Riddler?
Andrew Neil's like 80 years old. Like, he's an old dude.
Well, it could be Batman.
It could be Batman
like
Beyond. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There we go. He could be Bruce Wayne, and then who would play young? Who would play Terry McGinnis? That's Batman Beyond.
Tom Holland.
What's the name of the guy who's always like changed my mind, and he like sits on college
Steven Crowder.
campuses?
Steven Crowder. PBS's own Steven Crowder. Yes.
No, he wouldn't be a good Terry McGinnis.
CJ Pearson. I mean, we could always try that.
Paul.
What about Yang or the
Andrew
Asian guy?
No, Andrew Yang needs to be like the TF guy in Batman Beyond. I think he was. I can't remember his name, but he like did all the vials and was like telling kids to like experiment with mutagenics and stuff like that.
That guy sounds cool.
I mean, yeah, he has drugs.
Nice to know. Yeah, that Andrew Neil. If you want anybody, not during the stream, afterwards or whatever, you want to look up Andrew Neil, Ben Shapiro interview. It's just fucking brutal. Just this little old British bulldog is just talking to this little American man and like trying to ask him.
It's literally like White Midget gets destroyed by BBC.
Yeah, it's something. I love interviews like that though. Like when grifters get taken to task. I love that shit. So we don't have like what is it? Roger Scruton died, so we don't have as many guys like that anymore who will just look at things and be like, I don't like that. Like, I can't do a Roger Scruton voice at all, but he's just one of those British dudes.
That sounded close enough.
No, it did not sound like Roger Scruton. I can't do his voice. I could never sound as beautiful.
Yeah,
as
it sounded close enough.
Thank you. I could never do it. Poor Raji. He's gone. People are like, what the fuck is Kit talking about? Roger who?
Yeah, I'm right there with them. What are you talking about?
He's another British.
Random.
He's another British commentator. He's been around forever. He's he's dead now. He died 2 years ago. He's a very, very smart, interesting man who wrote a lot of books about aesthetics and like the nature of beauty and art. And I've always really liked him. And his documentary from the BBC called On Beauty is it's very insightful. But it's also really, really funny because it's just him walking around Britain looking at buildings going like, no, those buildings, those are ugly. They're stupid. I hate them. These buildings, though, these are great. Love them. But he makes it sound much more academic, but it's just a very, very smart man talking about all the buildings he doesn't like, and I love it.
Kit, are you okay?
This is what I listen to while I work during the day, is British men talking about art they do and don't like.
Can't you just be normal and watch like The Boys or like?
I watched the first season. I liked The Boys.
I'm on season 2.
I'll probably watch that too as well. What do we watch? Oh, we're finally watching The Witcher, which I'm really enjoying.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it's really boring.
I love it. I like wandering Ronin stories, and it's just about a guy walking around being like.
I mean, Henry Cavill is very good in it.
I mean,
like,
he's just
great.
like he's pretty one note, but in an enjoyable way, where he's just like,
yeah,
everybody's dumb. I'm
Steph
the Witcher.
really likes it.
I love it.
Yeah, she's really enjoying it, and I'm just like, honey, this is really boring. And she's like, shut up, you watch WandaVision.
It reminds me of Blade of the Immortal.
I like WandaVision. It's good. She's wrong.
We just finished Wolf's Rain last week, which AJ had never seen all of. I've seen it many times. We watched my old DVDs of it, and I haven't watched it since high school, maybe college. I've watched the ending a few times, but oh man, I got a lot more out of it this time. Now that I'm not just a dumb high schooler going like, wow, the wolves are cool.
Sabrina was telling me about a TV series called The Watch.
Oh yeah, it's on BBC.
Yeah, and what the fuck is that about? Because I brought it up. It's on BBC right now.
So from what I've gleaned, because I've only watched a little bit of it, it's essentially they're cops in a lawless city, and they're essentially trying to keep a dragon from fucking everything up. But there's like a rock man and a werewolf and a crazy guy and a lot of weird shit, and it's not something you should watch like sober because it doesn't make sense.
It's Terry Pratchett.
I mean, I like it. I love the previews. I was like sold on the commercials, but I'm like, but why is there a dragon?
Oh, it's Terry Pratchett. That's my sister-in-law Mad. That's her favorite author.
It's a good. It is Terry Pratchett, which is weird because he doesn't do like city type stuff. He does more of like the heavy or more fantasy stuff. I guess Good Omens is not.
Good Omen. Well, that's him with Neil Gaiman, and that guy. That's a great book. It's like a Monty Python. It's like a Monty Python book. It's so weird and so fucking funny.
And I'm sorry, the TV series is mediocre. Fight me.
I haven't watched it. I just remember reading the book on my sister-in-law's recommendation and being like, "Oh my god, I love this. This is great. Why aren't more books like this?"
Read Reaper Man.
Sure, I could give it a try. I also like his daughter, Rihanna Pratchett, is a very good writer. So
I didn't even know she was a writer.
She wrote the entirety. Remember when they rebooted Tomb Raider? She wrote the first one, which definitely has not the second and third, which do like not even close to as good of writing, and it's noticeable. But she wrote that first one, and it's really good.
Yeah, the second and third Tomb Raider were pretty fucking terrible.
They're okay, but they're not there's not, they don't do enough to expand on it,
Yeah.
It was like, oh, Rihanna Pratchett made this great foundation, and they just they're like, all right, we're good with that. The second one is not great. The third one, I thought the writing was a little better, but still not as good as the first.
Sure.
They get rid of those really good writing chicks. Uncharted, they got rid of Amy Hennig, and it's like, ooh, that was a bad choice. Tomb Raider, they got rid of Rihanna Pratchett. Ooh, that wasn't good. Don't get rid of them. Keep your fucking writers. Jesus.
No, women can't write.
Yes, they can.
You can only keep them on for so long, and they lose their luster.
Look, if Ben Shapiro can write, so can women.
I would love to play an Uncharted game a Tomb Raider game written by Ben Shapiro, where Lara Croft decides to become more chaste.
Where she goes to her uncle's farm.
Yeah, she gets milked in her uncle's... Oh, no. Milked in Uncle Shapiro's farm. Oh, baby.
No. Oh, I don't like that.
Or maybe you do. I'll get you those for your birthday or something. The box set.
The Night Watch is one of the repeating cast of characters in the Discord novels. I don't know what that means.
Discworld is a series of novels by Terry Pratchett. Night Watch, I only know the Russian films. Probably not related.
I do too. I know the books too because I've read those.
Oh, okay. But I know
I have them all.
My sister-in-law reads Discworld. She really likes them. I think she got my mom to read them, but I have not. So I don't know too much about Terry Pratchett. In terms of fantasy growing up, I was an R.A. Salvatore guy. I know, super pulpy, but it's what I am.
I was Tolkien.
I read The Hobbit, which I really liked. And then when the Lord of the Rings movies came out, I decided, like, oh, I'm gonna give these books a try. And I was like, these are boring as fuck compared to the movies. And I stopped. I mean, they kind of are. Like, the Battle of Helm's Deep is 4 pages long in the book, and in the movie, it's like the whole fucking movie.
Sure.
But I was a high schooler. What are you gonna do?
You're gonna go back and fucking read them and then be right and not wrong.
I'd probably enjoy them now. I'm kind of between books right now. Jesus Christ! I don't get out of here, Adam Curtis. I don't need your documentaries about reality.
What?
Oh, Adam Curtis. He's a documentary maker who makes, me. Chad, you know me. I have my interest in propaganda. Adam Curtis makes documentaries about how propaganda works. He's got some new stuff coming out, so.
Sure. As long as you say that you are not something, it can't. It's not true.
Yeah, no, that's just totally how that works.
That is how that.
No one ever lies or makes things up or tries to protect themselves in any way.
No.
That's never happened in the history of anything.
I could say I am not a cannibal, but still be eating a person in front of you.
I know you're a cannibal. You tried to get me in on that shit. Those weren't sardine bits in that drink.
They weren't, and curse you for not eating the meat.
I did. Actually, it was we have on Blu-ray Cannibal Holocaust. We haven't watched it yet, but.
Oh, you haven't?
No, well, we just got it for Christmas. We want to watch it. Cyber in the chat.
Good movie.
Got it for us.
Excuse me, did you just compare cannibalism to the Holocaust?
Jesus Christ, I just spit out my beer. Oh no, I'm as canceled as Gina Carano.
Oh no!
Oh no! You're gonna have to star in a Ben Shapiro movie.
I will. Chad, we have to see the Ben Shapiro movie in theaters. We have to.
We do.
I'll do.
We will.
Who is the documentary maker? He's the Indian guy. He does all those awful documentaries that are really conservative.
Oh, Dinesh, what's
Dinesh
his face?
D'Souza, yeah. Oh my God, his movies are fucking terrible.
What did he do? Captain
fuck!
Alec?
What did he?
That movie's
He's
awesome.
basically okay. You know what Michael Moore is? Imagine that, but like super conservative
And with a
like,
much lower budget.
OAN is Get Out.
Sean, did you just ask me what? Do you know what a Michael Moore is?
Yeah, he's like an entity.
Yeah, there's multiple.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Michael Moore is? Great.
Well, do you?
I mean, I assume it's like a weird blobby type creature.
Yeah, he's a big fat guy that eats hot dogs.
You're thinking of Mr. Blobby.
Didn't you see him in Team America?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Team America.
So it's like that, except she's skinny.
An Indian and has a
conservative.
much lower budget.
I'll never forget, I watched one of his movies, and there's like this one scene where it's describing about how much Obama hates America, and it just like cuts to like this black guy like making a fist, and it zooms in on the fist.
That's
like
Obama.
the Arthur
That's...
meme where it's like
Yeah, wait, that is the Arthur meme.
like
Yeah, that was one of Obama's
It's
campaign ads. He decided to mimic
if
the Arthur
you
meme.
don't stop challenging me, then I'm gonna have to punch you.
Rob Vito. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Cyber? He did the movie about Lincoln and the cornfields. That's the only scene I've seen because it's so dumb.
Wait,
You're talking about Lincoln and the Corn?
There's
Are you talking?
No, one of the. Dinesh
Are you talking about the
D'Souza-
Children of the Corn movie with
No,
Abraham
it's-
Lincoln?
There's a Dinesh D'Souza quote unquote documentary, and there's like this. It randomly keeps cutting back to Abraham Lincoln walking through like cornfields and like caressing all the corn. I'm not making any of this up. That's part of the movie.
Well, yeah, that's because the boy from the Twilight Zone sent him there.
Rod Serling?
Don't you remember that episode where it's like the boy has like godlike powers and he like sends the monstrosities he creates away to the cornfield or the people he doesn't like or whatever?
I don't remember that offhand, but I'll assume you're telling the truth for the purpose of whatever joke you're setting up.
Why would I ever lie to you about media, Kit? Please explain in great detail.
Oh God, no! I've had too many Budweisers.
Do you have any evidence that this is true of what you're talking about?
Plenty, but you won't...
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Oh no, that Dinesh
Do you have any-
D'Souza is a real person. Yes, he's very real.
Do you have any screenshots maybe that you could send?
Well, those don't.
Yeah, let me get you the archive link.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Life
Oh
is
no!
a
Please don't.
Actually,
This is
while you
gonna
got-
be
while
like a-
Sean pulls up his Dinesh D'Souza screenshots from all their chats, I'm gonna take a whizzer. You guys keep the energy up.
But why? Why do we have to? This is your stream, not ours.
It's mine now.
Oh fuck! Well, what do you want to talk about,
You're
guy?
tuning in to True Coyote Radio.
You're
That's
turning
actually
in.
not a bad name.
Oh, thank you. I just thought TCR was a great acronym to use.
You're tuning into weathermachine.org. Thank you.
You're listening to Coyote Politics on TCR, True Coyote Radio.
So what
Now,
is...
who do we got going on here, engineer? We got Skyver. What's going on to Skyver? We got Ralver Wolf. What's going on, man? We got... Yeah, I'm doing my chat room shoutouts.
Oh, okay. You sound like every generic Twitter person ever. Or Twitch person. What up, man? What up? Shout out. What up?
We got London Mega Wolf. London Mega Wolf! Oh, god damn it, you!
Get out of here! Oh, look, it's
Get him off, engineer!
Froduck. I've heard a lot of things about that guy, but
I know what you're doing, London Mega Wolf.
Sean, calm down. Calm down.
I'm sorry. It's just my conservative rage that's been building listening to you making fun of Ben Shapiro and the greatest filmmaker who ever lived.
Ben Shapiro. Are you implying that Ben Shapiro is the greatest filmmaker ever lived?
Only second to Dinesh.
Oh no.
Have you seen movies?
No.
We should just have a party where we just like watch Dinesh's movies.
We
call
should.
it, like Shots with Dinesh.
No.
Every time something fucking retarded happens, take a shot and we'll all be hammered in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, I recently watched Vampire Kiss with Nicolas Cage. That oldie. Oh, I understand where the meme comes from now, with him with the wide eyes losing his shit.
Oh,
I get it now.
Meme? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that scene was so uncomfortable. Fucking eyes kept getting whiter. They wouldn't stop.
I like the fact that Nick Cage can go from really creepy weird to just weird in like 2 seconds, and it's great.
Oh, Willy's Wonderland came out.
Can we get Dinesh to direct National Treasure 3? He like goes and finds like the Dominion like voting machines or something like that. No, the Georgia ballots. He finds the Georgia.
And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then, "Oh, who really won?" And then it actually like cuts out, and that's the credits. Like it doesn't actually tell you anything.
It's up to your imagination, you know, just like every election from here on out.
Yeah, it's like, hey, do your votes matter? No, not really. Votes don't matter. Just look at us.
It's Nicolas Cage. He's on Twitter. He's like, guys, I know who really won the election.
Can his love interest be AOC? But
can he steal her shoes? No, that's National Treasure 4. He steals AOC's shoes.
AOC shoes. What is the next mission? We have to steal AOC's shoes. But why?
Reasons. Reasons.
Just reasons.
Because they're a national treasure.
And then at the end, he just takes a huge sniff of them after he gets up.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave.
No, why? I'm talking about feet fetishes.
Yeah, no, I know, but I do have to go. Unfortunately, I can't stay the entire stream. But you guys look like you have a lot of people, so you guys should be fine.
Sure, don't worry. We'll talk about National Treasure 5 next time you're on.
Ah, there you go.
National Treasure 5, Bernie Sanders mittens.
Okay.
How else am I supposed to die without my mittens?
All right. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Love you too. All right, now that she's here, let's get the real party started.
I'm still here, whore.
Oh no.
And this is why you broke up.
No, it was a huge misunderstanding. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
He farts too much.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Miss Snores. Excuse me, Miss Snores like a fucking train.
Matt snores like a fucking train, and I'm so tired.
Then now, see the shoes on the other foot now.
No, I don't snore. Matt snores, and I sometimes have to sleep on the couch because he snores.
Yeah, and now you know how I suffered.
You know.
No, you didn't suffer. You haven't felt suffering, bitch.
If it's one thing I've learned about
actually
snoring,
felt that.
it's that you need a good pillow.
All right, no, I seriously gotta go though. Bye, Chad. I do love you.
Bye, Isabella. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye. Bye.
We were talking about Nicolas Cage's The Fourth National Treasure is where you steal AOC shoes.
Wait,
I like
you
the
skipped the
dramatic
best.
pause.
You skipped 3.
Wait, has there not been a third one?
There has not. That's why I'm saying we need to make one, and it's where he finds all the Georgia ballots.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the third one.
Meatball. AOC shoot. No, I just want to go straight to the AOC one. Like that's pretty good. He foments the whole riot just as cover so he can get in there, and he has to get her shoes because they lead to George Washington's dentures or whatever the fuck he wants. Who cares?
It wasn't Trump at all. It was actually Nick Cage who was just
Cage.
like, hey. You know, unfortunately, that would make sense.
Why not?
Like,
who cares?
I mean, at this point, nobody fucking cares.
Doesn't matter.
Sure doesn't. What else was the other weird thing that happened recently?
There's always weird things
Trump,
happening, man.
Besides just us existing.
There's that. Hold on, someone just subscribed. Who did that? Who did such a... Oh, damn it, it went away.
Who do we got going on over here?
Oh, Thunder Surge just followed. Thank you, buddy. Always appreciate it. Every follow counts. Every Twitch Prime subscription counts. Goes a long way towards keeping me in gouache.
Oh, hey, Thunder Surge.
What is that, like a friend of yours?
Yeah, it's great to see you on here.
He's lying. He's full of it.
If you continue giving Kit money, he can get one step closer to building his weather machine.
That's true. I'm trying to build a weather
weather
machine.
dominator.
The weather dominator. And I'll just make it warmer in Michigan so I can fish all year long and not have to do any of this bullshit anymore.
Please fucking do.
Yeah, winter's rough.
Excuse me.
Nah, we'll have our
Wolf?
licenses next year and we can go rabbit hunting in the winter though, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Chad's gonna turn into a bunny killer, is what I'm saying.
I wanna, I love bunnies, but I do wanna hunt bunnies.
They taste amazing. So.
But
I know.
bunnies.
Sabrina, do you want to go bunny hunting with us?
No.
If
do you
we
want
make,
to eat
if we
the
make
bunnies?
really good bunny steaks or something, we'll bring them over and you'll be converted.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with like the whole eating of the bunny as long as it doesn't have like a little bunny face being like, why?
Yeah, we'll leave the whole head on.
No.
Yeah, it'll be judging you accordingly as you eat
while
it.
you're eating. It'll be a
Sabrina. Sabrina realizes they don't taste like chocolate, right?
Right. Yeah. No. I had them. I think I was like 8, and my mom's like, "What do you want for your birthday dinner?" I'm like, "Rabbit," and she's like, "Oh, fuck no!" And then she did, and then she's like, "How do you like it?" I'm like, "I don't. It's greasy. It's gross. I want to go home."
It's greasy, really? You got to do it.
Wait, did you say dick or rabbit?
I've
Rabbit
never
dick.
experienced a greasy dick, so do you want to talk about it?
It was a greasy rabbit dick. Your
I think we
grandma
should
made
say
it for
yep.
her.
Oh God, no.
That's why it was gross. She was actually eating its dick.
Grandma's weird.
Grandma has rabbit dick for you.
I actually want to go. I actually want to do like the frog hunting and actually
frog
like
again?
make our and then actually
rare
do
pepes.
Yeah.
get frog legs because we have the spear for it.
Yes, we do.
So
We have the spear gun for it. No, you wouldn't use that for frog gigging. That's overkill.
not with that attitude, you wouldn't. You could.
No, we could go out to Belle Isle with like because you can't stay there into the night. You need to go somewhere if we get those paddle boards, we could do frog gigging probably decently well. Ideally, you've got like a trolling motor, a boat, and a flashlight. That's the best way to
Trolling for frogs.
Yep. It's a trolling motor, okay? It's not an internet thing. It's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
They're very, very handy.
Wait, Sabrina, do you not know what frog adhering is?
I'm guessing it's when you go find a frog and you stab it and then you put it in a bag and then eat its legs.
It's frog gigging, Chad.
Sure, whatever. You get to fucking stab frogs, and yes, Sabrina, that's exactly what it is.
I bought Chad a frog gigging spear for Christmas one year because I knew Chad would love unwrapping a spear for Christmas. And I knew his wife wasn't going to get him a spear, so...
Yeah. No, I'm sad. I left my spear gun and my crossbow in California thinking that I wouldn't ever need them. And now I know people who have spear guns and spear guns.
You know one of the few people in Michigan that has a spear gun.
I feel so
You just
left out.
happened. You had a spear gun though? Did you used to spearfish?
No. I had it for home protection.
I mean, it would work.
Yeah.
Those
Well, it
things
was
are
in
fucking
the ocean, so
short
like, you can
range,
find
but
them at-
accurate and powerful.
seriously, you can find them at like yard sales, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I like buying random shit, so I just bought one. And I was like, oh, now I gotta get a crossbow because if you have a spear gun, you gotta have a crossbow. So I had a small one of those for a while. I'm like, this is fine. This is great because
Crossbow be
I
good
mean,
for
I had a baseball bat for a while. Yeah. No, I had a baseball bat for a while. I'm like, this is not really gonna help me because everyone's taller than me, and if they were just to like charge me, I'd drop the bat and scream. Then I used my hockey stick for a while, and it was like, same problem, still short, easily startled. So I was like, I'll just buy a spear gun because that's normal.
But what brand of spear
If
gun
you
did
cover
you get?
your house,
I don't remember. It was this old thing. I'm guessing it was actually used for spear fishing.
Yeah, no,
It was
I've got a JBL, which is a nice brand. Isabella's husband, Matt, oh, not husband, sorry, fiance Matt recommended that brand to me. So.
By the way, Sabrina rejected getting back together. I just want to announce that.
Oh,
very heartbreaking.
Oh, wait.
Did we break up? Were we together? Question mark.
Yeah, wait.
Chad, how many girls have you burned through tonight?
Oh wait, I meant Isabella. I'm sorry. Look, the rest of the alcohol is getting to me.
Chad's
So
having trouble balancing all his honeys.
damn. Everybody rejects me.
You gotta keep your side bitches in order. Jeez.
Chad, it's okay. I'll still fuck you.
Thanks. Wait, which way will you fuck me?
Oh, you're gonna be the bitch. You're so
He's not gonna be
tiny. Could it go any other
He's gonna be
way?
the power top.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like abandon me for somebody else. That's what I thought.
Oh, Chad, I would never ditch you. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
he's
get it.
choosing-
That's pretty good.
Thank you. See, now you caught on.
He'll be here all week.
He's choosing me, the marketing guru.
Shut up!
God
Oh God,
damn it.
my life is a nightmare.
Yeah, you knew we were gonna make fun of you.
Oh, I know, and I fully expect it. And thank you for being just vague enough. I'm sure none of this will bite me in the ass ever. I don't fucking care.
I thought you were into that stuff.
Just remember, we all
right.
got your. Remember, we got your back.
Yeah, you sure do, Mr. Power Top.
Yeah, but we're gonna. You know, I'm actually trying to doodle stuff, and all you're making me do is laugh and fuck up.
Good.
Hey, I am trying to copyright here, and I just keep getting distracted.
No, this stream is not a great way to get a whole lot of work done. Like, I do draw and paint during it, but it's not as productive as if I'm just sitting around listening to crap. And because I try to keep it engaging and energetic, and I obviously talk a lot when I do it, because you don't want dead air. The dead air will be the death of you. People click unsubscribed. I hate it. Kill them. They stop talking for 7 seconds.
Hey, viewers, let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Does Kid talk too much? Does he not
Or does
talk
he
enough?
talk too little? So,
if you could like, comment, follow him on Twitter, yell at him on Twitter, get him banned from Twitter, that would be very helpful.
Follow me on Parler.
Can you parlay me?
Did you get removed by Amazon? Is that how this works?
Listen, that's what's going to happen tomorrow when we talk about the Bible of Filth.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be put on like a fucking black want.
That book has to get you on like a hate crime watch list. I was looking because it's very thin pages because it's like a Bible, like literally it's got the gold.
Yeah.
It's got the gold gilt and everything, and it's got very thin paper. But some of those comics, I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Like, I know we're getting away with like the quote unquote educational thing. I might show you some of them before the stream and just be like, Chad, can we actually show these? Like, we might lose our jobs. Like these
Well, I mean,
weird
I
racist
work-
porn comics from the 60s and 70s.
Oh.
I would hope my job wouldn't find out that I do this thing. I mean, they are already very aware what I do, but still.
Like I said, I'll show you the book beforehand and just be like, how much? Because some parts of it I really do want to show because they're interesting and not that offensive.
Sure.
But there are other parts where it's just like, oh boy, this
Well, as
was
long as
made
you're not
50 years ago and it shows.
Well, as long as you're not talking about weather machines and Jews controlling them and everything, I think we'll be good.
There's plenty of other things that are equally, if not more, offensive. So
Like space lasers.
Space lasers.
No, more. Just, I'll get into it tomorrow. I have planned what I'm gonna say. R. Crumb is a very interesting artist, and I'm glad I own this book. Our own Cyver sent it to me one year, like 2 years ago, and it's a fascinating little book. But oh my god, it is just like there's nothing. You've never read anything like it. It's right. It's not as. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's like comparing it to Overfiend, which we'll also be talking about in terms of like ludicrously offensive books. This is up there.
Yeah, because we've talked about the Bible of Filth before, so.
Well, I'm gonna get a little. Well, now we can show it though, which that goes into a whole nother level, and it is as they like to say, a product of its time, which is the absolute nicest way to put this. Cyber in the comics, you're welcome. Yes, like I'm glad I own this, but I might also get killed by like a death squad someday for owning it. Which it's worth it, but you know that might happen to me.
I would love to tell my grandkids about how you died. It's like, yeah, he owned the Bible of Filth. What's the Bible of Filth? Well,
it's this book. It was a collection of R. Crumb's porn comics that had lots of racial caricatures in it. And so one day a death squad came to Bonitis's house and blew him to pieces for owning it.
And that was right around the time where the Fourth Reich happened. And
yeah, I don't know if they'd be like the Fourth Reich. I don't know if they'd be all about me owning this or they would be all about me not owning this. Like it could go either way. Like they'd be like, "Oh, brother, you own this. That's great." Or they'd be like, "Oh, you have this? You're dead."
Just fucking machine
I don't know, but I own it, so I mean I'm going to hell either way, which I'm fine with at this point. I made peace with that a long time ago.
No, they send Sabrina with a spear gun after you. That's how that works.
I pulled it out from my collection because I'm bringing it over tomorrow, and I wish I could show you what I'm talking about on stream, but I absolutely cannot. Like that will get my Twitch stream destroyed. I can show you the book. Here it is. Put it up. R. Crumb's Bible of Filth. Like I said, it's got the little gold gilt pages. It's black, leather bound. Got a little marker by David Zwirner Books. I thought it was Fantagraphics, but I guess it's a very small imprint called David Zwirner Books.
Join us on. Can we drop the link in the chat?
Absolutely.
Am I allowed to?
Please do. Cool. But we'll show the actual contents tomorrow. I'm not risking my Twitch channel over this book. Sorry, Robert.
I don't blame you.
Chad can.
What'd you say?
Hey, that's what my channel's for.
More or less offensive than Redo of Healer. Redo of Healer is pretty up. Is you know, that's a spicy meatball. But this is like it's all short comics, and overall it is probably more offensive. Here's a quick description of one. I was just flipping through randomly and came across one where it's a guy going through the desert with it's either a woman who acts like a baby or a baby who has matured very quickly into a full-grown woman. And to keep her alive, he has the big, as it's called, big baby, keep like sucking his dick off to get the nutrients, stay alive in the desert.
So it's a different kind of milking?
Yes. It's so gross. Like, it just doesn't stop. And I was like, that's a comic from 1970. So I was like, what is the date on these? It's so fucked. Oh my god. And I'm like, I don't want to draw. Like, I look at this and I'm like, well, I draw some gross things. And I look at this and I just go, I don't want to draw any of this. Ben Shapiro milk. Yeah, that's right. But
I can't drop the link into the chat.
What, really? What's happening?
Yeah, it's on my end, so
okay.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, Cyver also sent me R. Crumb. He drew the entire book of Genesis just very accurately because he felt like it. It's very interesting, and in terms of, if you ever want to read the book of Genesis in the Bible, this is kind of a more easily consumable way to do that. You know, if you read the actual like Bible, it can come across as a little dry, etc. But the graphic novel version by R. Crumb, and it's not like gross or weird or anything. It is played so straight. It is just, this is the book of Genesis, and I drew the whole fucking thing. I don't know why he did it, but he did, and I own it. R. Crumb, he's an interesting man. Still alive, still alive.
He also did the Book of Genesis.
That's what I just talked about. I just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not paying any attention, so continue.
Oh, no. I mean, we went over it. No.
Hey, did you guys know that you might get in trouble if you read the Bible of Filth on stream, potentially?
We're going to see what happens. I might skim over very quickly some of the more offensive ones. The ones with a few more racial caricatures than usual. I might just go, oh yeah, this one's kind of racist. Like, flip through that real quick.
Just copy the thing that Disney does in front of some of their more unsavourable movies.
Yeah, is there a way to? Yeah, can we do that for our stream? Be like, can we get Whoopi Goldberg to do a reading before?
Can you both just like look straight into the camera with like very serious faces and just like read a script?
Can we play like In the Arms of an Angel
no,
also?
That's for dying dogs. That's different. Is
it
worse
worse
than the Deep Dark? Deep Dark is more like visually graphic, like a lot of like cum-infested buttholes and stuff in that. But like in terms of being,
is that why it's called that?
Deep Dark is also very rapey.
Very. Well, don't worry. There's rape in the R. Crumb comics. Plenty of that.
I was gonna say too with Redo of Healer. Redo of Healer is just kind of insulting to read. It's not good. It's just insulting.
It's like a weird, fucked up rape fantasy. Like the Redo of Healer comes from like the dark part of that man's soul, and I'm not sure he should have fed it. It's being animated. I know.
No, it has an anime.
I know. It's like, yeah. It's probably not going to be on Crunchyroll.
they did the what was it? The Land of the Insects, Island of the Giant Insects, which was a bug rape.
Didn't they take that one off along with the Interspecies Reviewer?
That was Funimation, but yes, they did. They did the same thing.
That made me upset because they had that cool scene where they had sex with the hyena girl, and I was like, hell yeah, this is what I'm about.
And then they took it off, and it was sad because it was kind of funny.
It was fun. It was sexy. And it was like, it wasn't like weird or like creepy, non-consensual stuff. It was just like, oh, this is like, oh, what if you had sex with strange things from people on the internet's imaginations? How could you make a story about that? It wasn't like particularly deep or anything, but I thought it was fairly harmless. But it had to go. It had to go.
It had to go, just like fucking Gina, what's her name, for Mandalorian.
There are people out there drawing the Book of Genesis, and I can hardly write my name. R. Crumb's been drawing for a very, very long time. He did this decades and decades into his career, out of nowhere too. Just
maybe he should stop.
That man will not stop drawing until he is dead. That's just what he is.
What is he though?
There's a documentary, Crumb. Was it David Lynch who did the documentary? No, there's a documentary about him by like it's like David Cronenberg or David Lynch. It's one of those really out there filmmakers. And I watched it in college, and it was very interesting, but God, I forget who made it. He's something though. Like not, and I'll get into this tomorrow on the stream because he talks about like some of the stuff that fucked him up when he was young and like how he developed some of his fetishes because it's in the book. It's just some of his notes about here's something I was fantasizing about when I was 14 years old and I just couldn't stop and I wish I could, but oh well. And it's like, oh god, there's like a million people like this on the internet now. R. Crumb was just the first one.
I was gonna say, do you think he'd be better off or worse off if he was raised during the time of the internet?
I think he'd just
Probably
be like
worse.
another. He'd just be one of a number of people. Like he'd just blend into the crowd. The fact is he was doing this stuff in the 60s and 70s. You know, decades before it was just like, oh yeah, you just go on that section of Twitter and people are doing that. No, and there's a million Telegram channels for that, but like this was way pre-internet, and he was just drawing what the fuck ever. I'm surprised he didn't get killed.
But are there a million different Telegram chats for this kind of stuff?
Chad, I sent a message to you today where it was in one of the chats where I do promotions where a guy had put 4 different glow sticks in his cock.
I know.
And it was fascinating, 1, because he managed to stick that many in, 2, because it lit up his cock and you could see all the veins and musculature in it going through. I mean, right as I say this awful thing, I get two gift subs. Thank you, Rob Vito. He's like, this is the content I'm here for. The cock glow sticks.
I think you mean glow dick.
Glow dick. Yeah,
Oh.
well, but like I saw that and I was just like, that's genuinely impressive and like creative.
It's
I'd
very
never seen it
educational.
before.
Is that what we're calling it?
I mean, I was like impressed. It's not something I plan on doing anytime soon, but I did congratulate him. I was like, I told him I was like, damn, that's
Wait.
something, sir.
Kit, you're not planning on doing that anytime soon?
No, I'm very
But he might.
beyond the bisexual thing. I'm very vanilla. I just have very normal, basic sex with people.
But
Sabrina, return the glow
If it gets
stick,
you some
please.
Twitch views,
Fine.
Listen, Sean, my friend, you know this in particular.
Kit,
is that
this is going to be
It's gonna be fucking gay, isn't it?
great SEO.
No, I just want. I like out there people. I find them interesting. I like watching them. My issue is that I keep letting them get too close to my life. You've seen where this goes, Sean and Chad. You've seen that I let them. They get a little too close. I let them in, and I need to keep them as like subjects, like a weird fucked up scientist.
That's not nice to call Sean.
No, Sean's perfect. He's a sweetheart.
I'm the fucked up scientist.
No, you just have bushy
That's a-
eyebrows. Don't worry about it. Like he does. Sean has huge Satsuki Kiryuin eyebrows. It's great. You do. They look like hers. And hey, I've got a statue of her on my shelf, so don't worry. That's cool. But
My nickname growing up was unironically Bushy Brows.
was it
so-
really?
Yes.
There was a guy.
Well, that was one of them. I had a few of them, but
There was a guy in my high school who got bullied so hard for having a unibrow that he had to transfer schools.
see, I had to start shaving my brows like when I was a 3rd grade, I want to say, because they would just grow so close.
You had to learn to shave in the 3rd grade? Jesus.
Maybe 2nd. All I remember is
Jesus
it was about the
Christ.
time I was like too young to be doing that, but I was having to because they were just too big.
You've got some impressive growth there. Like I don't know how that happened, but
Did your parents make you shaved?
Yeah, they were like,
your parents?
son, your brows, they're too much. He was
Too
like
much.
8 years old, and he's like, what?
Son, we can't go outside with you. You gotta fucking.
You look like a Sasquatch.
Son, you look like a Turk or a Slav.
And we're in Texas. They're not fond of that kind of thing here.
Oh, hey, brother, it's Tiptoe the Rat.
Oh, no. Hey, Tip. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, no, Tip's doing great to
Welcome
me.
to our chat,
Tip knows all about what
brother.
I've been going through the past 2 weeks, so he's been very, very supportive. So hey, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, very good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
brother.
yeah, Bruce Thor.
I'm
Alright.
flexing right now.
Kids are more ruthless every
That's definitely
generation.
flexing noises.
Oh god, it's
Are you gonna flex with me, brother?
I would. I've only just started going back to the gym though, which has been great. Other than the fact that I have to go to Planet Fitness, but you know, what are you gonna do?
So, totally off topic. How are they dealing with, deathiness there?
What, like people keep
With
dying
what?
at Planet Fitness?
Well, I kept
Yes,
wanting to go
the-
back, but I'm like, but COVID. I don't wanna...
Oh, you don't know about social fitnessing?
No, because I was talking to Chad. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to the gym because even if I get COVID and die, at least I'll be skinny. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not healthy.
They're very stringent about the mask stuff. They clean constantly. You can only take your mask off when you go into the locker room, and then on the ellipticals and like any running machines, it's only 1 out of every 3 is open because everything's way separated. So, you know, if you're scared about that stuff, Planet Fitness is doing a good job. Personally, I don't care. I would like more people who go to Planet Fitness to die of COVID so that they would leave me alone. But
yeah,
you know, what can I do?
Wait, do they just approach you and just be like, "Are you a furry artist?"
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my God, are you internationally acclaimed furry artist Bonitis?" And I say, "Yes, I am." And they're like, "Free membership." It happens constantly. It's crazy. But no, even if your mask is like slipping, they're on it. They're pretty stringent, and they've got some of they don't have as many weight machines closed as ellipticals and running machines, but
okay.
I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I already got the COVID, and I was like, whatever. I just got high and watched anime for a week. It was great, so would recommend getting COVID so you can get high and watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because that's
Speedwagon.
I watched.
Or is it not optional?
What'd you say, Sabrina?
I was gonna say, do I have to get COVID to watch JoJo, or is that just optional?
It's kind of a requirement.
It's a requirement.
I'd only
It's a
seen Diamond
requirement.
is Unbreakable, and I wanted to start from the beginning, so I got COVID, and then was like, all right, I guess I'm watching Phantom Blood and Battle Tendencies, and I couldn't get any prescriptions, so I just smoked a whole bunch of weed and just rode, because, like, all you can do is sleep. So you're like, all right, well, I guess I'll just smoke more weed until this is... Because, like, what the fuck else are you going to do? Just lie there in pain and boredom? It's like, hey, at least I can do this.
No, you're gonna just fucking watch JoJo.
You're gonna preach about it on TV and then go out on the streets of New York and get called out by a guy on his bike with his camera.
Noble Indigo is asking if I've heard the lunk alarm go off. I have not. Which makes me happy. Well, it's happy and sad because I want to hear it go off because it's so fucking lame. But at the same time,
What is it?
I would be really, really annoyed if it went off. The lunk. Do you not know about the lunk alarm?
No.
Oh goodness, Chad. That is at Planet Fitness. If you were grunting too much or being too much of a macho man, someone can hit the button, or staff can hit it behind the desk, and an alarm goes off, and it says, and like it's lights and sound. I've seen what it looks like on YouTube, but it goes off and it's like, oh my God, you're being a lunk and committing gym intimidation. You're making other people feel bad. And it's just like, oh my God, I'm just here to move weights
What?
against. That's their whole thing, is the no gym intimidation. Do you not know about gym intimidation? Do you not know anything?
No, I mean,
it's the same thing as Gymquisition.
No, I know that, like, the judgment-free zones that Planet Fitness has.
judgment-free
I just
zone,
didn't know that they
social
had a
fitnessing.
fucking
The
an
lunk
alarm for
The
it.
lunk alarm. Don't be a lunk, Chad. No one will ever pull the lunk alarm on you. That will never
It's
happen.
true, they won't.
You're just too tiny.
I'll be too busy crying. They'll pull like the wuss alarm.
Pussy alarm.
Aw.
That's terrible.
Aw.
They're going to ask Chad to go to like Weenie Hut Jr.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, you're much too skinny for this one. You need to go next door. Weenie Hut Jr.
Weenie Hut Fitness.
I haven't
No,
seen the
no.
Planet
I'm gonna go
Fitness
grab
lunk
another beer.
alarm go off, but they do have it, and they have the button. It's there. It just doesn't go off. And if it
Kid,
did,
you're
I
not
would,
trying hard enough.
I know I need to make more noise, but I just put on headphones. I don't talk to fucking anybody, and I just listen to the Berserk soundtrack and get out of there. That's what I do. What can I say? Planet Fitness. I tried to get my old gym
Whole
membership
nother
back,
world.
but it was to reactivate. It was $200 fucking dollars, and Planet Fitness's activation fee was $1. So
Do you
It's
do you
just
want to know how to get into Planet Fitness for free?
yeah, you just dude, AJ could. You just get on. He just uses my account. It's fine.
Well, yeah, but you can also too sign up for the 30-day membership or whatever, like the 30-day free trial.
Yeah.
The black card.
Yeah.
And then sign up at a different gym for it. And then after the 30 days, you go to another gym, and when you scan in, the gyms aren't linked because they're franchised. So they'll just look and be like, yeah, you have a black card. I did that for like 4 months, and then I stopped going. But yeah,
I mean, it costs $10 a month. Like, it's pretty cheap.
it is. But I was also, I found that out, and I was just like, fuck, it saves me $10 a month.
And like that's the black card, which is their highest membership level, and it does not cost a lot. And like I give Planet Fitness a lot of shit because there's so much embarrassing garbage going on there, but all the machines work. They all have weights on them. If you want to lose weight for cheap, it's doable.
I know a Crunch just opened up by us too.
Yes, it did. I'm thinking of giving it a look, seeing if they've got, like, if the cost benefit is like, oh, okay, for what I pay more, this is worth it. Well, I'll see.
Yeah.
I like going to the gym. I like it a lot. It has been good to be going back finally. Now that I'm working on my comics again, I'm going to the gym. I feel like once it's summer, I'll be going to the gym, working on comics, going fishing, and it's like, okay, I'm Kit Jaspering again. I've turned back into myself.
Kid, just to let you know, I just advertised our stream for tomorrow just a moment ago.
No, well, you're fired.
Oh no!
I'm simultaneously looking forward to it and hoping we don't get banned from ever streaming again because of the content we're about to not advertise but showcase. Ooh.
Look, we'll be okay.
Look, if you present it as like this is a not what to do kind of thing and how disgusted you are with it, and if you just like make really bad pouty faces as you're talking about it, I think you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll definitely we'll frown at the camera a whole lot.
Just say
I had the Bible of Filth out earlier. Here's the Deep Dark. We'll show that one too. So.
You have a copy of it?
Yeah, Ralph, who's in the stream, he bought it. He bought it for me as like a joke.
I read that shit and I was fucking traumatized.
I was amazed you did because it's very gay.
Sure was. I was questioning ever having you again.
I'm glad we're still
I
friends.
thought you were questioning other things.
I'm also doing Tale of Tales tomorrow.
Yes. With the lady dicks.
Yeah, that's a book.
Are you into the Futanari? Is that like a thing for you? Where like I like the tits, but I also like the tits with the cock.
We'll get into that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
When can we?
But no.
I'll bring my I'll bring my
all.
Miles DF books too. Look at these beauties. Oh, they're heavy. The Miles DF Black book and art book.
That's gonna be one hell of a long stream.
No, these are just art books. We can go through these quickly. I just want to. Listen. I've got to show off the smut, so I gotta bring.
True.
I could bring my Lewis Royo art book. Oh my god.
Do you guys think you'll have time for Less Penis?
Yes.
Has that been published yet? Is that a Fantagraphics title? I believe.
Something like that.
I was about to say, like, yeah, First Second's doing it. Chris Staros was like, oh, yeah, I see the value of this. Oh, my God. Poor. So Chris Staros, who's First Second, he does, like, kind of, like, fun, nice hipster comics. He actually helped me with False Start early on in issues 1 and 2. Just imagining him publishing Lust Penis.
He'd be like, Kit told me to do this.
Yes, this nice gay furry man told me this was really interesting. And oh god, poor Chris. That'd be awful. I wouldn't do that to him. He was too nice. He helped me a lot.
Like, goddamn it, Lust Penis.
Lust Penis, for those who don't know, is a Star Fox fan comic.
It's a Star Fox adventure.
It
Fan
really
comic.
is, where Star Fox turns into a penis and then a dinosaur and then a giant
No, it's a dinosaur and then a
Oh,
penis.
a dinosaur, then a giant dinosaur penis. And then a temple, and then he wakes up. I forget the exact sequence of events, but it's all stupid.
That's right. Sabrina hasn't read Lust Penis. Sabrina, check
just
your phone.
spoiled it for her.
immediately.
Well, you don't have to read it. You can just watch it. People have made the animated versions.
Here, I'll fix this. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Sean, we might
I'll
need
fix
you as
this problem.
I might need you as a permanent co-host at this point. You have access to a lot of deep lore, so.
What can I say? I'm always online.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Why is everybody being censored? Can you not say penis in the chat?
They're saying penis. I see it.
Oh,
Chad,
weird.
do you
Chad
have...
must be engaged in child mode.
I guess so.
He's on
Kid mode.
twitch.tv/kids mode. Can't see the word penis.
I promise.
Even though
this...
little kids got penises too, they're there. You don't want to think. You don't want to think about it,
Yeah,
but they're there.
Overfiend showed me the anatomy of a child's penis very frequently.
Whoa, those characters are 14.
No.
How dare you?
Kit, that's your forte. Oh no, it's 15-year-old is your forte.
Yeah,
Billy got me. He got the animated version too.
yeah, because
Nice.
it's the HD remake.
Quickly, somebody post in the Discord.
Sabrina's like,
Lust Penis. So
Sabrina's
Sabrina can
thinking,
watch
I
it.
really wish I hadn't invited this guy to Warhammer.
You're probably the most normal amongst us. And
Oh, okay.
that's
Really? The
right,
guy
yeah.
who draws like furry porn for a living is the most normal? All right.
Well,
That's
when I was,
really
like,
hurtful.
describing you to my friends, they're like, "Oh my god, is he like a real person?" I'm like, "Yes, he's a real person. So be nice to him. like,
like-
don't be your normal selves. Be nice to Kit."
He's like a furry porn artist, but also most of his hobbies are like things you can buy at Cabela's. It's very confusing.
When I tried to explain that to my mom, she was like, "Is Kit a normal furry? Is there normal furries?"
That's
And I'm like, "Yes, mom.
you
I
are
promise."
you are not the first person. Listen, I was on the Dick Show quite a few episodes back, and one of the hosts said, "You're too." They quote, "You're too normal." Because I was describing the fight between the communist furries and the Nazi furries, and they were just like, "Well, what's your place in this?" I was like, "I was just facilitating communication, and because I don't care about either of these groups of people. They're both lunatics." You're too normal. I was like, "Oh, thank you."
It's true though. You also said too you'd sleep with my aunt, and that's really weird.
Well, listen, your aunt has a very nice lake house, and I want us to keep having access to that.
That's true.
And we can never recommend she listen to these streams.
Yeah.
Chad's
no,
aunt
You don't
will
want to
love
show
you.
her less penis?
She'd get a kick out of it. She's got a good sense of humor. Chad's aunt's pretty great. She's a lot. She is a lot of fun. Like
She is fun.
Talking shit about her ex-husband with her, because I remember meeting him when I was just her regular husband and being like, "I don't like that guy." Then they got divorced the next year, and I was like, "Yeah, I can shit talk that asshole." Awesome. She was having fun shit talking her ex-husband with a gay guy. She was living.
She was very happy that she got to hang out with two people who would fish with her. So,
Because her sons won't, because that's lame. Chad,
it's not fucking lame.
We'll be her new sons.
You'll be my father.
Listen, if
and
we can
you'll be
ice
her
fish
son.
at her place that she's building, that's gonna be amazing. If we can stream from there, that'll be so fucking cool.
Actually, she will in the boathouse. She will have Wi-Fi, so
I
we could
figured
definitely
she
make that a
would
thing.
because she's really,
So.
really rich.
we could do that. We could do that for this stream. Is we could do Saturdays, and then the next morning we could do shots.
I mean, yeah, her place is nice. Like the boathouse she has is nice, and then she's building a new place on top of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and she also lives next to the Hannibal Lecter house.
She does, which is a little odd, but whatever. There's some weird houses.
Rich
around
people
LA.
are weird.
They're very strange. I put
They're
less
weird.
penis in the Discord. Oh, thank you. Kid
Go,
sounds like the
everybody.
kind of person I'd get a beer with. I will get a beer with anyone. Just don't take me home. Stream from ice. Yeah, we could like stream while having our ice fishing set up, like, cause you can just go out and check that shit.
We could. We could be like, "Hey guys, we'll be back,"
That'd be
and then
fun.
we'll
We
go
could
check
do a whole weekend of episodes there.
it. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Your aunt or whatever would not care.
She wouldn't. And then she'd be like, "Guys, why is the floor really sticky?" It's like, look, things got really weird.
Oh, can I be on the furry stream?
Oh no, Aunt Dana. Okay, fine, whatever. No.
She's great. She's great. We'll try to set that up. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can see what happens. There's a lot of things that are gonna be changing in the next
A lot
couple of
is
months.
up in the air.
Yeah, so
No
we'll-
reason in particular. Nothing of interest. Nothing crazy. Nothing stupid has happened in the last 2 weeks. Don't worry.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, don't worry about it. The only crazy thing that happened is that for our tomorrow's stream, we have a new camera arm, so that's cool.
Oh, did you get? Oh yeah, I saw that. You got a new arm.
Yeah, so the people who bought us a coffee, we used that money to buy a podcast or a camera arm. So that's nice. It's gonna make
What
things
a
way
normal
easier.
week. Yes, very normal.
Yeah, very, very normal week. Super normal.
Everything that happened made perfect sense. My life.
It sure did.
I can't. I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. I'm still drawing. I mean, I don't know. I'm still drawing the same shit. Still streaming on the same channel. What's really changed?
You got a haircut?
I have not gotten a haircut. My hair's getting kind of long.
Oh.
I'm probably just gonna buzz it all off.
Then nothing's changed.
And nothing's changed. Nothing at all.
No.
Don't worry
we
about
keep
it.
talking. Don't worry. Wait.
I'm really actually quite worried, but I'm really. I do too, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I hope everybody starts making way smarter decisions, but I don't control everybody. I control me, and what I'm controlling.
And the weather.
And the weather.
Well, somebody controls the weather, and I'm not gonna get into who thinks who controls the weather, but. Hi, hi. It's Chad.
Yeah.
Chad controls the weather.
Yeah, and you know what pisses me off is that how dare they not credit me? I'm so pissed.
Terrible.
They're like, yeah, the Jews control it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently Tiptoe really wants to buzz off my hair. I could do that at a con sometime. I let Maria cut my hair in the backyard that one time. I could do, hey guys, come to this room party and you can watch this man shave off all my hair and keep
Do
it
it
in a
as
bag.
like a fundraiser type thing where you keep the funds and
yeah.
you get the raiser.
Fundraiser. Who's the fundraiser for? Me.
A hungry child. Me.
What's oh, a hungry child? Yeah, he's hungry for more Gundam models. Oh, Brutish, good to see you in here, man.
Hey, I haven't seen him in a while.
Everybody's
also
got their
said-
shit going on. Maybe he had his own weather machine issues.
Maybe. He said Chad is the weather wizard. Fuck yeah, I'm the Flash villain, the weather wizard.
Me and Bone have, yeah, cause Tiptoe, you're bald. So, well, you shave it though. Me and Bone have a hair versus fur match. I did have to shave myself bald once, cause I used to cut my own hair, and I fucked it up, and I had to cut off all my hair. And as it turns out, my head is real lumpy looking, and it looked awful. And that's when I first started learning to wear hats.
And now, wait, that's how you started learning to wear hats?
Dude, that was back before you knew
This
me.
is my character's origin story.
Yeah, this was in Alabama, because I was like trying to save money, and I was like, I'll cut my own hair, and I did it for a few months with no issue, and then the one time I fucked it up, I was like, oh god, this means I have to cut off all my hair, and of course it was like a week before my entire family was visiting, so they all got to see my like weird lumpy head and comment like, wow, that looks awful. Just everybody. I was like, thank you.
So was it like the Sonic cartoon Robotnik bad, or?
Yeah, it was. It did not look good. I just bought a bunch of different hats and wore them until I grew my hair back. And now I'm looking and I was like, because I have not been able to find ever since I've moved to Michigan. I've liked a lot of it, but I have not been able to find a place that can cut my hair well. Like every place I go, they do a shit job. I don't know what it is about here, but no one knows how to like give a basic haircut. And especially now.
Did you guys know it's Valentine's Day tomorrow?
It is. Well, yeah, AJ got me that awesome commission.
I saw that. It's fucking cool.
He got me because it was cooking themed, and I do all that cooking stuff for everybody. It made me so happy.
I was like, that's adorable. Steph got me Clone Volume 3 and 4.
Well, did she?
Look, she told me to go out and buy it. I bought it, therefore she got it for me.
Have you read Volume 2 yet?
I'm trying.
Everybody should read Clone Volumes 1 and 2.
When I started Volume 2, I just started laughing so much because it just reminded me of what you were saying, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is.
Oh, he wasn't making that up.
No, I got too into reading Tale of Tales and Overfiend as well. So.
Oh, Singles Awareness Day. No. That's why we're doing the porn streams. You all can listen to us talk about dirty comics and masturbate the whole time.
Wait. I mean, yeah.
Shots with Comics OnlyFans is also opening, featuring pictures of Chad. Not me, just Chad.
Yeah, but you're the photographer, so it makes it also weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming over tomorrow.
Oh.
You better be shaved.
He did shave his face.
I did shave.
Oh, he did you? Oh, that's gonna be weird.
I did. I'm nice and clean shaven.
He looks like a baby.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick whizzer. You guys keep the chat going. Then I got one aura to go.
You know who has been quiet the entire time? Sabrina, that was your cue to reply back. What is it, Chad?
Oh, what is it? Who
Dan.
is it?
Fucking Dan. Dan hasn't said anything the entire time, and it makes me really sad. And Dan's still not saying anything. Never mind. So Sabrina.
Hi.
Fuck, I didn't expect Kit to go and Sean be gone, and then it would be just me and you.
Ouch. Can we not have conversations?
I mean, we can, sure. But what kind of conversations?
How about those weather machines?
They're pretty good, aren't they?
I
like
know,
weather
right?
machines.
I appreciate the fact that they do exist in some format.
Yeah, like it's almost kind of that weather machines exist, especially in the fuck, the chat is making it like super awkward now because they're like, it's all on you guys.
So Willy's Wonderland came out, and I need to watch it because.
Wait, you haven't watched it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm dumb.
Why? Oh my god. See, okay, to be fair, I haven't watched it yet either, but I really, really, really want to as well.
Yes, because if Nicolas Cage is just an angry man with no actual lines, I'm going to be really excited. I might watch that after the stream because I don't have to be up tomorrow.
Where's it streaming on right now?
Apparently everything. I don't know what that means. So,
Wait, so it's just on everything?
Yeah, so I'm guessing not Disney Plus, just because, you know.
Could you imagine it? Could you imagine it? Okay, so if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, Sabrina sent me a trailer about, well, you explain it. It's really funny. I'm kind of like a closet Five Nights at Freddy's fan person, so anything animatronic I'm very interested in. But Sabrina, what is Willy's Wonderland?
So the trailer opens up with Nicolas Cage on the side of the road. His car's broken down. He's giving his "I only have one face that I have" look off in the distance because it's Nicolas Cage and he has like two faces where he's like either crazy or stoic. In this case, he's stoic. And he gets picked up by this guy who owns Willy's Wonderland, which is very much like Chuck E. Cheese with the animatronics and everything. And he's like, hey, if you clean, I'll pay to get your car fixed. So he puts on the little Willy's Wonderland t-shirt and he starts cleaning through the night. And for some reason, some kids show up. And then the place is either haunted or the animatronics are like possessed. And at no point throughout the trailer does Nicolas Cage say anything. There's no dialogue from him.
Dialogue.
He just makes murder noises when he kills the animatronics who are attacking him. And it's fantastic.
The last line I like is like, he's not trapped in here with the animatronics. They're trapped in here with him. And I'm like,
he's covered in blood. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are these actual like living animatronics? Are they not animatronic? They're like living creatures? Is that oil?
So there's two things. What we're talking about is, if you know the history of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the creator has been super picky about the scripts and the production and everything. So everybody who has written a script has just ended up making their own movie.
And splits, isn't it?
Well, so that is the biggest rumor, but it's been semi-confirmed that yes, the Hanna-Barbera horror Banana Splits movie was the original Five Nights at Freddy's script.
Okay.
And I absolutely love that movie.
I keep meaning to watch it, but also I was traumatized by It's a Freaking Small World.
What?
Okay, so my grandfather's company built Toontown, so we would go to Disneyland in California all the time.
Wait, your grandparents built Toontown?
Yes.
What?
My grandfather's company built it.
What?
So, yeah.
Oh my God.
And so we went there all the time whenever I'd visit, and admittedly I only visited like 3 or 4 times, but we went every time.
Pretty cool.
And my grandmother...
Your grandfather's company built Toontown, and you only went 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, I didn't go down to LA very often. They usually came up to see us. But my grandmother, for some reason, I don't know if it was like taking refuge from the heat or she genuinely liked It's a Small World, but we would go on over and over. And we got like the front of the line passes because, you know, he contributed to the building of it, all that good stuff. And I was like, okay, so this is fun, like the first time. And okay, it's nice the second time, but the 7th or 8th time, I was trying to figure out how deep the water actually was.
How deep was
it?
it?
I was like more midget than I was now, so deep enough.
And you're pretty short, so.
And I'm 4'11". I don't think I've grown since like 6th grade, but I was much shorter.
Oh no.
Every time I get
I'm taller than her.
How
yeah,
embarrassing.
anytime I get leg pains, I'm like, woohoo, growing pains. I'm like, nope, just leg pain. Damn it. But yeah, I don't really like animatronics. They're a little creepy.
They are.
But in the same sense, Willy's Wonderland.
Oh,
it
that's
just
what we're talking
speaks
about.
to me.
Okay, the
Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
Cage thing that's coming out.
Yeah.
No, it's out.
Yeah.
Oh, is it out? Oh, okay.
Yep, came out last
I
night.
don't know when
And
anything's out anymore because we don't go to movie theaters now, so it's confusing.
I have to write it on my sliding glass door. Otherwise, I'll be like, what do you mean that movie came out 3 weeks ago and I didn't hear anything about it?
I do like that
No.
system you have where you write things on the door, the glass door. I thought because when I first came over, I saw that and I was like, that's kind of cool. That's a good system.
Yep. I have, on any reflective surface, I tend to write on it with a dry erase pen because it's just helpful.
I mean, that's a good. I would have never thought of it, but hey, if you don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
dry erase boards, but that works exactly the same, why not?
Yeah, no, you should see, I have a F. Scott Fitzgerald quote and a skeleton drawn on my mirror in my bedroom.
Oh, so that's the thing is, I would draw all over that shit. Like I draw my grocery list, so
And then Smokey's shouting shack is in the bathroom because he goes in there and just screams.
Is that what that means? Okay, I
Yeah.
saw it on the bathroom mirror. It said Smokey Shouting Shack or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Whatever.
Yeah. No, he just goes into the bathroom and screams, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? And then he just like sees that you've like come to investigate, and he runs away.
Is it because is it like a sex thing? Like
I
lack of
don't-
sex thing?
He's fixed. I don't know. I
Wait,
think
oh,
he's
your cat. I thought you were talking about like
Yeah.
a friend. Yeah, well, the
No.
cat, whatever, who cares?
Your friend goes into the bathroom and just starts screaming.
People are weird, all right? They do strange things that I don't understand.
Is it Rob? Like, does Rob go into the bathroom?
Rob's fine.
No, he just has no inside
No, he
voice.
doesn't like Phil Collins. He's not fine.
Phil Collins.
Man, the Phil Collins debate that broke out last week was impressive. Chad, if you have
That's
any
what
thoughts
we
on
do,
Phil
though.
Collins as a music artist, please share them. Chad will doubtlessly have things to say.
That man is a fucking national treasure, and also, too, our poll also states that he is a national treasure, and you both are nationally wrong.
Listen, I just am like, I don't get it. I thought it was for minivan moms, not for me.
You, Chad, but then we'd both be wrong.
You're all wrong. Phil Collins is a fucking amazing treasure.
I'm just an Elton John guy. What can I say? Oh, Tiptoe's with you. He says Phil's amazing. Oh, Rob Vito, he likes Phil
Hell
Collins.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
Here's the thing, though. Elton John is really good, too.
I love Mr. Elton
Like,
John. Blue Paw
Who
says,
is
who
Phil
is Phil
Collins?
Collins?
You shut the fuck up.
That was an option on the poll, and someone actually voted for it, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Why are you
that
here?
person needs to, like, go
Draken
rot
says
in
Phil
hell.
is meh. Oh, okay. So people are all over the place on that guy. Like, I don't know. I just remember being like, when I was a kid, the ladies who would drive carpool, they were all into Phil Collins, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this for like old women?
No, it's for everybody, and it's the most peaceful, awesome music you can listen to.
I don't know.
Chad's an old woman.
I just got the new Avalanches album, and it's the most calming thing in the world. So it's so chill.
You listen to Avalanches?
Yeah, dude. Since I Left You, that's like one of my favorite albums.
Oh,
It's all
right.
samples. Oh, dude, that was like the inspiration for False Start was Since I Left You by the Avalanches.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I
But then
love
again,
the Avalanches.
you've also walked in on me cooking pork chops, listening to black metal. So that,
You walked
know.
in on me naked though, so who's really?
That is true. I did.
He did.
That was really funny.
Chad's seen my ass. He walked in. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I ran across the apartment, and Chad was like, "Oh no!" Saw my butt. So.
Like because we just
I mean,
have
I don't really
habits now
care.
of just-
Like, you know, it was an accident. If it had been on purpose, like, then it's an issue. But it was a total accident. Whatever.
we just have a habit now of just walking into each other's apartments unannounced.
Well, we visit each other so often at like the same times. It's just like, yeah, just go in, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like
whatever. You know we're dressed, and if we're naked, I don't care. Like it's
yeah.
fine.
What do you? Oh, you saw my dick. Oh, I've never seen one of those before. Oh.
All right. People, wait, is somebody jealous of me seeing Kit's butt? Oh, I mean,
Well, there you go. Insider knowledge of my very, very normal looking ass.
I mean, it's probably the less hairiest butt I've ever seen. So
Goodness, Chad, don't give away all my secrets. It did happen though, and Chad felt like, oh no, and I was like, Chad, don't fucking worry about it.
Because I wasn't sure how to react.
You guys are talking about Genesis without me?
Oh yeah,
Oh
you're a
my
big.
God,
I was
dude.
wondering if you were here because I know you're a big fan.
All right. to be fair,
Yeah.
I like. Wait, Sean, Phil Collins Genesis or Peter Gabriel's Genesis?
You know, I actually like them both, but different for
That's
different
fair.
reasons. But
No, I do too.
Well, it's like that. You get that
I'm-
with
I'm the same.
Sublime as well, where it's pre and post. But
I gotta say, I think Phil has a better voice, but I kind of like the music from the Gabriel era. Although Phil had some good music, you know, in his era from like the right after Gabriel.
Yeah, I think Gabriel had more of a technical level of everything, while Phil Collins just had the voice. Like it was very memorable. It was very relatable in a lot of situations. Peter Gabriel, I felt like, was more abstract with Genesis. So
Collins was too, to a degree, and he kind of went back and forth with it. Like even the pop ones were a little on the quirky or abstract side.
do you think so?
Not quite to the same levels as Gabriel, of course, but
I mean, Billy Lose My Number was like, actually that was an improv song. Anyway, are we just gonna talk about Phil Collins the entire time?
I'll switch it to Weird Al Yankovic so fast you got no idea. Like,
Dude, I can talk about Weird Al all the fucking time.
not like I can. Nobody can.
we can just recite "Supper's Ready."
We sell spatulas.
And that's all. I did it. I
The
used
Genesis-
Spatula City, that track from the UHF soundtrack, in a presentation I did in the 8th grade.
Oh,
I
did
remember
you?
you were saying that.
I did, because we were talking about how in the 50s and 60s, like, news programs would have sponsors, and I did a presentation about, like, news in the 50s or something, and I had Spatula City as my news company's sponsor, and I got extra credit bonus points for that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, for my Spatula City reference.
Somebody asked you, Kit, Ozzy or Dio with Sabbath. That's a tough one.
I mean, I lean towards Ronnie James Dio just by default, but I can't necessarily... Like, it's not like Ozzy's like, oh, fuck that guy, he sucks. I just lean towards Mr. Ronnie James myself, but...
I'm more of an Ozzy guy than anything. I think his voice is a lot more impactful when it comes to
He's got a
to
voice,
music.
he's great! Like,
So-
I can't get away from that. But I'm also the guy playing as Jonathan Joestar in D&D, so, you know, I've got my preferences.
Look, I'm sorry, but my favorite thing about JoJo is the way everybody says Speedwagon. Like, everybody's just like, Speedwagon! And I'm like,
Robert
guys,
yes.
you guys, there's not that many S's or E's in his name,
Oh, yes,
okay?
there are. And you're going to say
There's, like-
every fucking one of them.
Speaking of musicians, fucking Marilyn Manson.
Oh, don't. Oh, it's so. Marilyn I really like Marilyn Manson.
I don't. My Steph really likes Marilyn Manson.
He he was a big inspiration for a lot of things I do with me, my art, my career, and just seeing the Me Too stuff with him. I'm like, oh no, please don't be true. Just don't. I don't want it.
Him and Joss Whedon are both on a chopping block at this point.
I don't care about Joss Whedon. I really care about
You're
Marilyn
on
Manson.
thin ice. Thin ice.
It'd be like next they'll do like Zach De La Roca, and I'll just fucking kill myself.
They'll do Hideo Kojima.
No! They'll do Weird Al, and then I'll just die.
Dude, if somebody fucking touches Weird Al, I would riot in the fucking streets. I would be the only person rioting, but
no,
I'd
be right
riot.
there.
Oh, good.
I'd be person number 3, full Joker makeup.
Thank you. All right, we got a full Weird Al Yankovic riot setting up here. Good. That's what
yeah, no, but he was my first concert. I absolutely love him.
Me too.
He's a beautiful man.
When I saw him in concert, that was probably one of the best.
He's great.
Concerts
he puts
I've
on a
ever
good
done.
show.
Like,
I've seen him 3 times in concert. Don't worry about that.
Somebody's asking. People are asking what happened. Some girl, like
a bunch
when
of
she was
different
14,
women that Marilyn Manson has dated have come out saying he was abusive, and he has said that's not true.
Well, it's not just that he dated them, it's also people that he's just met. He's been trying to groom them, I guess, as well. So I guess he was accused of a 14-year-old he was trying to groom.
I didn't know about that one. Oh no.
I think I could be wrong as well, but yeah, it's just people were abused by Marilyn Manson. Let's gang up on him. But that guy is really smart, so I don't understand why.
You know, you never know. And Bill Cosby was very wholesome, but you know how that went.
Sure.
It would suck if it happens. It happens, and it sucks because I love that guy's music. I love what he purportedly stood for. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not, because one, it would suck to lose Mr. Manson as someone with so much integrity. And 2,
Sure.
I just don't want more people to have been sexually assaulted and or molested in the world. So if it's just made up, then less of that happened, and that's a net win.
No fucking kidding. Like, everybody gets hit all the time, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, so I hope it's not true. God, his song, Narcissus. God. I'm a little too drunk, but the song, it's the one from the Hollywood album, Narcissus. God, that song is awesome. Target audience, it's so good.
Actually, what was kind of funny is that as that was happening and everything, Amazon was like, Chad, I think you might be interested in this type of music. And then I clicked on it, and it was all Marilyn Manson albums.
Hey, we just want you to buy these before you're gonna say, oh, I don't want to buy these anymore.
Right.
Dude, I have 4. Not 4. I have 3 Bill Cosby vinyls at this point. I've just inherited them from different collections. I haven't gone out of my way to buy them. They just kind of come with big packs. And I don't know if they're more or less valuable now that he's in prison.
You should Google it.
I don't
You could
have the
ask
heart.
someone on the street.
I don't have the heart to do it. I'm just like, I don't want to Google this. I don't want to type in, are Bill Cosby vinyls more or less valuable now that he's a confirmed rapist?
Kid, do I have a strategy for you? You go on Twitter, you tweet, "Is Bill Cosby all right?" ?
Yo, is it cool if I play these? They're all different. They're 3 different comedy albums. I haven't listened to any of them, but I do own them, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know what to do. I own these.
I still like the fact that Steph just gave you a bunch of random records, and most of them were random Christmas music.
A lot of which I notoriously hate Christmas music. So thank you, Chad's wife.
I mean, it was really funny.
There was good stuff. There was a lot of good. There was a bunch of Frank Sinatra. One of them was a Bill Cosby album. So.
Oh, you can't escape it, can you?
2 of them were Bing Crosby albums, not to be confused.
Bing Crosby's okay.
No, but
I like a little
it's
bit.
fine.
So
Just
far.
Bing Crosby Christmas albums, like that's basically taking me directly into hell. But if people think I'm just being a meanie, I don't like Christmas music because in college I worked at a year-round Christmas store, and nothing's gonna make you hate Christmas more than having to listen to nonstop Christmas music in June through August.
Oh, God.
Retail just makes people hate Christmas in general.
That's true.
And
What's
we
funny
hope
is
so.
that because of where we were located, Savannah, Georgia, and it was like we were downtown, we actually didn't do a lot of business during Christmas time. It was mostly during the summer when tourists were going through, and they're like, "Oh, look, a Christmas store in the middle of Savannah, Georgia in July. Let's go in there." In December, not as many tourists. Wouldn't do a lot of business.
My mom
That's-
would be one of those people.
Okay.
That's how it is in.
No,
with,
it was
with
targeted
Frankenmuth.
towards boomers. Like the older they were, the easier it was to sell them overpriced Christmas ornaments made of quote unquote
That's how it
blown glass.
That's how it was with Frankenmuth as well.
What's Frankenmuth?
Is
the place?
No, the Bronner's, the Christmas store that we went to.
God, Bronner's.
Yeah. Wait,
It's like,
Kit, we gotta take Sabrina to Bronner's.
has she not been?
Have you not
I
been?
haven't been anywhere, honestly. Like everyone's talking about, like Frankenmuth and Greenbrier. Is that it with the Ford Museum?
Oh, Greenfield Village.
Yeah, never been there.
We'll take you to
because
We'll take you to Belle Isle and teach you to catch crawdads. That's what you really want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because like I got here in July. I started working in September, and then COVID happened. So
Wouldn't COVID
I'm
already
really
been happening?
What? No, the 2019. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I
yeah.
understood the timeline.
Yeah, no, it was just like, and I never being shut down. I was like, oh, well, I just gotten to the point where I have some time off from work. I actually have income. This will be nope. I'm gonna stay home. Well, yay.
Yeah, COVID sucks.
Did all
Yeah,
the
kinda
tourists
does.
sound like Pops from regular show? They did. They do. When you work in a tourist town, everybody sounds like Pops from regular show. Yes, chat, you are correct. Goddamn.
Wait, what?
Pops, he's a character from the Cartoon Network show, regular show. There's
Yeah,
a
he's the old guy with the lollipop man guy. He's got like a
Oh.
round head.
Hello, kids.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, Chad.
And yeah, when you work in retail in a tourist town, everybody sounds like Pops. Yeah, you are not wrong. That's very apt.
I hate tourists.
Hey, well, if you work in Savannah, Georgia, you're gonna meet a lot of them.
That's fair. When you go to when we go to Frankenmuth, there's a lot of tourists at Frankenmuth as well, and they're all fucking annoying.
Was Kit a merry little elf? No, I was just a college kid trying to make some extra money.
I'm
You
pretty
sound
sure you
like a
told us.
grumpy little Grinch.
Hey, at least you don't get to watch kangaroos masturbate anymore. So.
Well, that was before I worked at the Kangaroos. Kangaroos was post-college. That was my first job. You know, I had a degree in comic book art, so of course the first thing I get hired for is to help raise kangaroos.
Sure.
In Alabama. You know. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what you do. That's any degree. Like after you graduate, you just get a job raising kangaroos. That's just everybody.
Dude, post-college was so weird. I left Savannah, lived in St. Louis for like 3 months, then immediately moved to Alabama, and then was like, oh god, the furry art's not making enough money. What do I do? Got the job raising kangaroos.
The chat said, I'm imagining him wearing elf boots and the hat with bells on it.
I've worn many. Well, when I was working as a children's as a magician for children's birthday parties, I did wear some very silly outfits. Which that's another job I worked after college.
Wait, you worked? Hang on a minute. You've never told me this.
I thought I had.
This is the first I'm hearing about
this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait. What?
Oh boy. Okay, so let me fill
You
in.
were a magic man?
I was.
You were a fucking magician?
I was God, I forget my character's name. It's been a long time. I was a fire magician though. What was something?
Fire magician?
Were you on fire all the time?
No, but I did a lot of explosions.
Were you just really gay?
Children?
Yes. Okay, hold on.
Hey kids, it's an explosion.
All right.
Kids like that. Kids like that shit. Okay.
Wait, somebody's saying that they've known you over 8 years and you've never told this story. So what the fuck, Kit?
I've had a lot
Get
of
AJ
jobs.
on this.
Okay. Okay.
Does AJ know?
Yeah, he's heard about this. Okay.
I don't think so because you seem to think everyone is.
Yeah, you're very convinced that you've told everybody.
Yeah, all right. Let's get into this. Okay. So coming off of the kangaroo thing, it was an exhibit for a science center, and the kangaroo exhibit was gonna leave, but the science center that wasn't going nowhere, and the science center hired me to just work as one of the floor guys who like just did little demos and made sure people didn't break the exhibits, etc. And then two things happened. One was they figured out, oh, this guy can draw and make stuff. And then two, oh, he's also working on the floor, so we can make him become his creations. So their whole thing was the science center, they would rent themselves out for birthday parties. And they redid some of how they did birthday parties to have you could select thematic science-based magicians for your child's birthday party. And I designed all of them, like the character designs. That was me. If you go to the Gulf Coast Explorium in Mobile, Alabama, you can still probably see some of my artwork on the walls there. And
no way.
No, this
So,
is real.
I'm
They've been there
33
forever.
and I want this.
This is real. This is real. If you're ever in Mobile, Alabama, go to the Explorium and look for. You'll see like the superhero-looking characters. That's all me. I made those. And they created like personas around these characters and had the poor minimum wage college employees play these characters at children's birthdays. And it was Argon. That was his name. Was Argon the Magnificent. That was who I played. Was the fire magician. Because
fucking gay name.
Well, I didn't come up with the names. They just gave me names and said, "Here's their themes." And so I designed them, and I made these characters, and I did cutouts with wood and paint, and using a jigsaw to make them. They're probably still there. But then I even got to play one of them, and I played Argon the Magnificent. And for parents who selected him for their children's birthday, I would go in and do different types of explosion and pyrokinetic quote-unquote magic.
Kit, masturbating in front of children is not.
No, I would
fire.
just blow stuff up and light things on fire. That's all I
That's
did.
even worse. You would blow stuff up?
You would light cum on fire?
No. It was fun though, because I got to wear a goofy outfit and make explosions happen. And then once the birthday party was over, any leftover pizza and cake, that was just for the staff. So we were like, hell yeah, that's for us. Free lunch today.
Oh God, I would hate to have fucking leftover
Actually,
cake.
I have these right here. I still have because I bought these just for the job because I thought it'd be fun. I'll put them on camera. These are my Argon the Magnificent. These are my goggles I wore on my head. They should be on screen right about now.
Wait, are those? Oh, those are the goggles.
That's what they're for. That's why I have these. Yeah.
Oh.
For when
I've just never asked.
Yeah, it's like so like for a steampunk outfit. Nope. It was.
I
for
thought it
my
was
old
like
job.
your Dr. Robotnik cosplay.
It might as well have been. It was about.
Kit was really into Sonic the Hedgehog, but
It
for
had-
Eggman, not
It
for Sonic.
has about as much dignity. But yeah, so for a while I designed those characters. I was kind of when I worked at that science center, they kind of had me do all sorts of things because they're like, oh, this guy can draw. Oh, he can work with like hardware and power tools. So they would have me like design exhibits, make parts of them, and then also act in them. So I did everything. And that was one of my jobs before I got Lyme disease and then had to transition to doing furry art full time. I was a weird character / actor / exhibit maker at a science center.
So somebody just said AJ married a birthday clown.
Yes and no. AJ met me after that phase.
No, he didn't. Shut up.
He did. Well, no, he would have because
he was one of the children at the birthday party, wasn't he?
No, I would have
Love
been.
at first sight.
I probably no, because I would have been working at the science center at the time when AJ quote unquote met me, because I would still go to conventions to make extra money on the side. And he got me to do a badge.
He did marry a birthday clown.
He got me to shut up. He got me to do a badge for him while I was doing all this stuff, and then eventually we just got to be closer and closer until we became friends, and then close friends, and then boyfriends, and then married.
Did you you know what, there was a joke there, but continue.
No, like this was just what I did. I've worked all sorts of strange jobs, man. Like I said, I raised kangaroos for a while, was a children's entertainer, I designed exhibits, I've done all sorts of stuff.
So then you showed him a real explosion, is what you're saying.
Yeah, oh boy, did I.
Oh no.
No, but me and AJ didn't date until after I'd moved, because I'd gotten Lyme disease, and I lost my job at the science center because I just couldn't come in as often because I was so sick all the time, and no one knew what to do, and they just quietly let me go. It wasn't like a mean thing or anything. I moved back to St. Louis and re-established my business as like, well, I've got to make money somehow. So I started doing. That was actually when I started doing these streams. Like that was 2014, 15, way back when. They're still on YouTube if anybody wants to look them up. And that was when AJ, that was how we started to get to know each other, because he would help me with audio stuff, so I would sound better on the stream, because I was like, I don't know how to do any of this. And he was working, doing radio stuff. He was in college, he had internships, and we just got to, because he would help me with that, and we just slowly bonded, and then we both were like, oh, we should date. And then we went, oh no, but we live real far apart. Let's not do that. And then a few more months went by, and then we were like, fuck it. And we did it. And it worked. And it worked great.
Who kissed who first? It was AJ, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, it's a kiss. Let's see. He didn't know what to do, but during one Anthrocon on the way back, he wanted to meet up with me and Karen and Izza I wish Izza was still here because she was there for this. He's like, oh, I couldn't make it to Anthrocon, but I want to hang out with you guys. Oh, we're in town. Can we meet? And we went and got lunch together on the way back from Anthrocon. And I remember before we left, I grabbed his ass real hard. And he was like, all right, that's the signal I was waiting for.
That was the specific signal.
He's very, he didn't know, he wasn't sure how I was feeling, so I made it very clear how I was feeling, and plus I'm a forward type person, as many know, so.
Sure.
And then we started dating long distance for a few months, and then we were like, fuck this shit. I moved in with him. Now we're married, and we're doing pretty good, so.
And now you have 2 kids, a white picket fence, and a dog.
We have one of those things.
Very confused as how the kids have showed up,
No kids.
Well, he is your dad, so technically he has one child.
That's true.
That's true.
The DMV did think AJ was my father at one point, even though I'm 4 years older than him.
What?
And then, what was it, C2E2, when we were there, they thought that I was your son?
I mean, Chad.
What?
Oh, okay. Which do we tell? Let's do the C2E2 first. Because people thought Chad was my child. Because listen, I'm 6 even, and Chad's like 4 foot fucking nothing.
I'm 5'3", thank you.
No, you are not 5.
Chad,
I am 5'3". That is
Chad.
when I go to the doctor, that's what they tell me.
Chad,
They
you're like
tell people you're
4.
5'11".
Chad's like 4'3" and weighs 60 pounds.
The doctor's lying to me. No, Sabrina is 4'3".
Yeah,
like,
I'm
so
4'11", but they round up to 5 foot, so I feel better, and I appreciate that.
Listen, Chad's real small and real skinny, and weighs only just recently broke 3 figures in weight. So when we did C2E2, me, Mr. Big, broad-shouldered guy that's 6 feet tall, versus Chad. Yeah, I looked like his dad walking his high school son around.
we were at.
People thought that's what was happening.
We also had I also had a beer. Well, we both had beers. I remember too.
Well, you're hairier than I am,
random...
but you're so small that people just, you know.
We went to a random dealer booth, like not the actual like artist alley, but the dealer stuff.
Yes.
And this one guy was like, "Are you looking for any comics for you and your son?" What your son like reading? And I'm like,
I knew what they were talking. I knew what they were saying. I just thinking me and myself, I'm like, this is hilarious.
I'm so confused. And then it dawned on me later. I'm like, Kit. This man thought that you were my...
And then we just started playing it up. We're just like, we would just go with it. We just like, can you get some comics for my son here?
Yeah, I was like, I really want to start with like Spider-Man or My Little Pony, but my dad thinks it's weird. And
it was advantageous. They'd be like, "Oh, that's cute.
Sorry,
He's here with his like son
it
who's
up.
in high school. Wow, what a good supportive father."
Right. I was secretly I was a brony, and he was just really cool with it.
Yeah, like I don't care. Like I would just go with it. 'Cause at that point it was funny. He'd just be like, "Oh, people think this is like, oh, I'm Chad's father. Yeah, all right, we'll just do this."
Yeah.
At the last
sure.
convention that's ever happened, C2E2.
You know what pisses? You know what's kind of funny too is that you were the last convention I ever went to, and you're also the last movie I've ever went to with.
I'll be the last person you ever see before you die as well.
I guess fucking so.
Goodbye.
But no, matter, I promise. Jesus.
That's tomorrow on Shots with Comics.
No, so yeah, I remember you guys were at the DMV, and he's like, "Hey, do you you're
okay?" So yeah, the DMV thing with AJ.
Yeah, DMV.
So when I first moved up here, my dad was nice enough to
I'm gonna
give me
pee.
his very, very old truck, a 1999 GMC Sierra, which I still have. We're probably going to trade it in soon, but whatever. Transferring the license was a huge pain in the ass because the people at the Michigan DMV in our area were just far less than helpful. And one of the times I went up there, AJ went with me. I don't think for any particular reason, but when they were talking about like, "Oh, you're transferring this from your father," sorry, hiccups from beer. They started to look at AJ like he was my dad and he was there for it, and I just realized what was happening very quickly, and was like, "Yeah, my dad's transferring this," and like, "Oh, could your dad sign here?" And AJ, he picked up on it and was like, "Oh yeah, it's good. My son can have the truck. It's his." And it made transferring things to me, the title, the ownership, so much easier because the DMV thought my husband, who is the same age as my younger brother, they thought he was my father. So we just ran with it, and it made our lives so much easier.
And yet you committed fraud and are admitting to it on a public stream.
No, this is of course a satirical story I am telling right now. This is not real. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
But yeah, that all really happened and was hilarious. And my husband, who's younger than me, managed to look older than me because he's got a big bushy beard. So there you go.
Which is weird.
Gay
Which
guys
is weird
out there,
too to me.
this is something you can do.
Well, hey, I mean, they always say talk about daddies over there, so.
Which is strange too, because AJ looks younger than you
But
at
in
first
passing,
glance.
people see the beard and go, "Oh, beard
He's
equals
older."
older." So we just did it because getting all these titles transferred was such a huge pain in the ass that we were just like, "Fuck it."
Which is funny.
My husband is my father. Let's do it.
Which is because when I look at AJ, he has like that baby, wide-eyed.
Yes, he's got the
look.
younger-looking face overall.
And you have the Joel from The Last of Us look, and that's what you remind me of.
Oh, thank you. I'll take
Speaking
it. Jesus
of,
Christ, hiccups. Jesus, fuck.
Which I will be talking about this on tomorrow as well. But Pedro Pascal got casted as Joel for Last of Us, the TV series.
And he's the guy for Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, I mean, most people know him as Oberon from Game of Thrones, but
Oh,
yes,
that's who he is.
from The Mandalorian. Yeah. But
He
yes,
was in
most.
Wonder Woman.
What?
He was in Wonder Woman.
Yeah, as Maxwell Lord, and he
Oh,
was the only
second
good
one.
thing about that movie.
Oh, where he plays the very,
Yeah,
the
he
very
was
silly
the
fan
Wishmaster.
Yeah. God damn it, Sean. Nah, that movie was still the worst piece of shit ever. By the way, just to let you know, the Justice League Scott Snyder's cut is becoming a showcase of how much shit can we put into a fucking movie.
Cut, really?
Oh, dude, it's incredible to just watch all these things of what's being added to it. The Batmobile from Dark Knight Rises,
You said the
that's
Scott,
in it.
You said the Scott Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Is American Vampire gonna show up?
Wait. Oh, no, sorry.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, yeah, sorry, yes. Yeah, American Vampire is gonna fucking show up, and it's gonna be a way better movie. Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League is gonna be a showcase of random DC artifacts, and it's awesome. It's gonna be fucking terrible.
Oh my God,
Never
these
mind.
hiccups are a nightmare. I fucking hate it.
It's really fun to listen to.
It's like, just stop. Just, see, there's one, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Arrgh.
Maybe you should drink more beer slowly.
That's a good idea.
You should eat some peanut butter. No, wait. This is perfect. We've got Chad
I've got
as
10
Morty
minutes till the end of the
and
stream. Can I
Kit
make
as
it?
Rick.
Can I make it to the end of the stream and kill these hiccups?
Maybe.
It would not be the first time I've hiccuped on stream, which, whatever, but Jesus.
Yeah, this is very bad for SEO.
Yeah, people type into SEO like minus sign hiccups. Jesus.
They go to Google and they're like, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody who doesn't hiccup all the time on streams."
I'm looking for someone who's not an alcoholic.
I could see that now too. It's like, do you like alcoholism or hiccups on stream? And it's just like, oh shit, I'm both. Like, which one?
Shots with hiccups.
The thing, I used to do this thing that would always help me get rid of my hiccups.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, right in the middle
Kit.
of talking.
Somebody just pointed this out. Bone, you need a gallon of water under your chair like Chad. He does. During stream, I have 2 gallons.
Yeah, you have a gallon jug for each of us.
Yes, and Kit never drinks it. He just keeps
I
chugging
drink
his
it!
alcohol. No, you don't.
A little.
After
a
stream,
little
you
bit.
drink it, not on stream.
Because I don't want to look like a baby.
look, hydrating is important, and nobody should ever be judged when they drink water.
Dude, if you ain't
So shut up.
hydrated, you ain't nothing. Have I told you about
Look,
that?
the only
Hydrate or dihydrate.
what the fuck do you know, you birthday clown?
I was a very,
he was
very
a
good.
science magician.
Listen,
You were a science magician, which is an oxymoron.
I was
now that
Argon the
everybody thinks so.
Magnificent. Damn it!
Can we, you know what, Kit, for our 24-hour comic stream for creating a comic, Argon the Magician.
I could, man. I still have my design files. I think for that.
Do you?
I believe I do.
Billy keeps trying to send you a pic. He thinks it's you.
What the hell? Oh God, what did he find? Oh my God, yeah, that's me in the red wig. Where the fuck did you find that?
Wait,
over
you had
on
a
the
red
left.
wig?
Oh, yeah, that's oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, so that's me in the middle in the wig, not facing the camera, and then over on the far left is you can
shit!
see a hand and like part of a yellow thing. That was one of the characters I designed. How the fuck did you find this?
Kit, were you filming
the
for
true
Rocky Horror
detective.
Picture Show? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's me.
You look fucking like a Ronald McDonald goth.
How the fuck did you find that?
Who found that shit?
That was
Kit,
Billy.
you
Jesus
dodged-
Look at
Christ.
everything.
Oh my God. I don't know how he found
Oh,
that, but
hey, did anybody know that the Discord is linked to the Twitter chat?
What?
So every time when somebody posts on Discord, it goes to, never mind. I'm too drunk to notice anything. I've noticed I've had Discord open and not the Twitter chat. so never mind. Ignore me. Look, we've got 5 minutes. We've got like 7 minutes. So shut up.
I never thought a picture of me as Argon the Magnificent would emerge, but goddamn, that's something.
Kit, you have to draw this now.
No, if I go through my old
no,
sketch...
no, you
no,
have
no,
to.
if I go through my old sketchbooks, I can find my design files for it. I designed a bunch of characters for it because I only played Argon, but there was Dr. Freeze, there was Argon the Magnificent, there was Pinky Lee, and one or two more. And
Pinky what?
Pinky
What
Lee.
did Pinky Lee teach?
Yeah, what did Pinky Lee teach?
I forget, but this really cute girl played her. But her whole
Oh,
yeah,
so it
they
wasn't
were,
like Pinky Lee where he peeks under people's
and they
underwear.
were-
I thought it was
they were-
something else.
No, Pinky Lee, and they were the Science Squad. Listen, I didn't come up with the names or the idea. I just drew the shit. Okay.
Kit, you should have convinced them to call it like Science is Magic or something like that.
They didn't. I had ideas for things when I worked there, and they always got
sure
shut
fucking
down,
did.
and they were always wrong. So
First off, did you come up with the name Dr. Freeze? Because that's really stupid.
kids threw their shit on Dr. Freeze. Dr. Freeze was played by, at the time, this is very real, and this is another story which I've told before, partially on the stream. Dr. Freeze was played by the head of the Mobile, Alabama Socialist Organization. That was
Tim.
Yeah, that was him. But like, it was, you'd have a kid's birthday party, and it was this guy who was in charge of like these local political lunatics. He eventually got fired because he was recording people at like after hours things and like remixing it to make it sound like they were making accusations of sexual assault.
I mean, I do that too, but you know.
Dude, the guy was
But this is different.
Dude, the guy was fucking nuts. He would give out his like socialist newspaper at work. We lost somebody. Oh, we got him back. He would give out. He like self-published a socialist newspaper in Mobile, Alabama, and he would give it out at work. And I always took an issue, and I went to one of their recruitment I've told this story before. I still have my notes from it when I went to the Mobile Socialists Organization party. That was the first time I ever got high. Oh, hey, Dan, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, my mic, I guess, was disabled for like the past hour. So.
Oh no!
Oh no! We were just ignoring you.
No.
Yeah, I've been talking to myself
We
this
heard you
entire
the whole time. It's fair.
Oh
Dan,
yeah.
that's weird because I also called you out too. I was like, Dan hasn't said anything the entire time.
That explains everything, because I was like, yeah, I'm like talking and no one's responding. It was like,
oh no,
shit,
Dan, we don't hate
got
you,
in the
buddy.
hint.
Oh no.
No, Dan, you're just fucking stupid. Oh no.
No, no.
But yeah,
Dan, if it's
I
any consolation-
vaguely remember, this was like 2015 or so. I was like, yeah,
That
like,
was
these
when we
kids
met. That was when I was
shitting on
working
my
that
artwork.
job. Now, I remember when me
So,
and Dan first hung out.
I need to make this.
Oh, you talk.
I need to make this pilgrimage to this museum.
Yeah, if you're ever in Mobile, Alabama, the Gulf Coast Explorium, see if any of my work is still on the walls. No idea at this point, but I was making a lot of the artwork that they put up.
I'll walk by every time if I'm ever there and be like, you see that art right there? His husband is his dad, and then just walk away. And hope there's a bunch of people around.
You'll get
Don't fit
fucking.
Alabama though.
You'll get
killed.
stoned.
Yeah, it's Alabama. They'll fucking kill you.
Wait, would they?
Yes. No.
Unironically.
The anti-gay. I've told some of my stories about the weird anti-gay stuff I encountered while living in Alabama. It gets pretty nasty. The two big ones. One was while working at that science center, because I was the guy who could draw. Sometimes when they had big traffic, they'd be like, "Oh, we want to open up our face painting booth. It's like something for the kids."
You did face painting, didn't you?
Yeah, and they would put me on that because like, "Oh, Kit can draw. I'll put him on the face painting booth." And to make things easier, we had I guess you call it a menu of things that kids could get, which were just like basic, easy things to quickly paint on a kid's face and be like, get out of here, that anybody could do. And
you could paint a swastika.
yeah,
That'd be great.
It was basically just 9 variations of the swastika, and we paint that on kids' faces. They'd love it. No, it was like, like spider. It was like, oh, it was like a spider. There's a rainbow, things like that. And I remember it was one kid pointed at, he was a boy, and he said, "I want to get that." And he points at the heart. It's like, oh, it's simple Valentine's Day style heart illustration. Okay, great. His dad goes, "No, you don't want that. You want a spider." And he's like, "I want to get the heart, Dad." His dad, like, smacks him, and this really happened. His dad, smacks him upside the head, and he goes, "You're going to get a spider, otherwise you're a faggot." And and I'm just sitting there in like my stupid little science costume, like, oh my god, a kid just got hit in front of me and called a faggot. Like, but I get paid $9 an hour. Do I get in a fight over this?
What do you do?
And I think what I remember saying was, I went like, "Well, everybody's got a heart, mister." That didn't work. I painted the spider on that poor upset child's face.
And then wait, you should have gotten his name and then found out how he is like 10 years later, and to find out he's like a huge gay man.
Douchebag.
I mean, I don't know, but I just remember being like, "Oh my god, life is horrible for children." Their parents hit them and called them
Yeah, one could
slurs.
say helpless for children.
It was just great. Yeah, it just like blew my mind coming from art school in like Savannah, Georgia, being like, everybody's nice and gets along, to "You're gonna get a spider, you faggot!" Bam! Like,
somebody just said, "Hey, somebody just said fight him, Argon, for truth and justice," and now I can only picture you in the Argon.
Yeah, I threw a fireball at this man and
just like
incinerated his bigotry. That was me.
So you think gays go to hell?
Just make like the Super Mario fire noises when you're doing shit.
I feel like that. That'd be fucking.
Dickities!
Alabama's the worst place in the world. Don't live there.
Alabama man swipes his kid for.
It's no, the Alabama man from South Park. It's entirely accurate. There's no exaggeration there. That's a real person, and there's a million of him, and they all
Nobody
live
in this chat. Nobody in this chat has watched South Park.
Yes, they
Yeah.
Of course they have.
In like 10 years.
Okay, it's been a while, but
My mom doesn't let me watch it.
oh, I'm sorry, man. But yeah, that happened. No,
I watch Family Guy instead.
there were a number of incidents that happened based on parents thinking their kids were gay at the Science Center and hitting them or yelling at them or yelling at me.
It's a place of discovery. What do they expect?
Were they yelling at you for being gay or
No,
what?
the one
Yeah,
I
because
really
he was hella out.
the big one that I remember was do you guys know what a Hoberman sphere is?
No.
Okay, no one knows what a Hoberman sphere is.
We're not.
It's just like it's a toy. It expands and contracts and it's made of plastic.
Oh, that thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing. Okay,
It's called
yeah.
a Hoberman. We had those out and kids could play with them because it's the Science Center. Play with it's the guy, he's
right,
a
it's
scientist.
fun.
Oh my god! And then it's just something for kids to do that's not breaking something I've built or pooping on the floor, which also happened. I can tell that story
Or
too.
was it the kids?
Throwing the shit at Dr. Freeze.
No, I never had any poop thrown at me, but I found
No, you gotta
poop
go with
in
Pink.
exhibits.
Peaky Lee. That's the one you throw the
no
shit
one
at.
ever threw poop at any of us. We would just find it sometimes, along with urine. Which story was I telling? They're all nightmares.
Gay discovery
That's
thing.
right, the Hoberman sphere and calling people the F slur. So we would have those, and I remember it was a slower day, and we had those out, and some mom or aunt or grandma's kids started playing with it, and she was like, "You can't have that! You can't have the Hoberman sphere!" And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, just let him play with this piece of junk." And I was like, "Hey, it's because I have to be friendly and nice and positive at all times. It's like, hey, yeah, it's fun. Let him play with that." And she just like looks me straight in the eye, and she's like, "I didn't raise no gay boys. They break shit."
What?
Wait, what?
So what I eventually, because that blew my mind. I was like, what do any of these things mean in a sequence? But I eventually figured out her implication is that straight boys break things because they're strong and masculine. Gay boys don't. They're gentle and nice and can play with toys properly. And I was just trying. I was 23 and trying to put this together, and she was just like, "I didn't raise no gay boys. You take that toy away. My straight, strong sons will break it." Only the last half of that sentence wasn't real, but the first half was. It was. I was just like, it's at the Science Center. You can play with the toys. Oh God! Why is this woman so angry at homosexuals? But
So
we
did-
eventually put
did
the
her-
Hoberman spheres away so that her very straight sons wouldn't break anything. Just shit like this happened all the time. It makes no sense.
That makes my brain hurt.
There's south, and then there's like
There's really
ultra
south.
deep south.
And Mobile, Alabama. That's where you go.
I was just telling Billy about this. I said it's like a third world, maybe fourth world country, like down there. It's like
Oh yeah,
it's like weird Banana Republic shit. It's like all kinds of like weird cultural beliefs and stuff
Well,
like that.
I lived in the rural Midwest in St. Louis, Missouri, and I was like, okay, this is like, oh,
Missouri.
it was, pretty, apparently very normal. I didn't get too much into like way rural Missouri or way urban Missouri. Then it gets very different. I lived in Savannah, Georgia in college, and we all got along, and we're super diverse, and nothing happened. Then you move to Alabama, and the nightmare begins, and you realize you were prepared for nothing.
It's a stark contrast because it's like, you know, I've family and friends back up north in, you know, fucking DC land. They're like, oh no, all the Southerners are evil and racist. Like,
it's
North Carolina and Tennessee have been very nice to me, but yeah, once you start talking about Alabama, that's a completely different story.
It's like a separate country. And I don't even say that with any real malice, because I have friends that still live there, and they're great. I enjoyed living there for the most part. Like, you know, weird stuff like what I'm talking about would happen, but they're not like aliens. They're not inhuman. It's just very, very different from the rest of the country, and it can take some getting used to say the least. But yeah, that was my 2.5 years of living in Mobile, Alabama, plus about 4 years of living in Savannah, Georgia. So I've spent about a quarter of my life in the American Deep South, and it is just different from the rest of the country. Otherwise, I've lived in St. Louis and Ann Arbor, Michigan, which are very, very Midwest, and that is
you should try Arkansas next.
I used to go down, I would go to Bolsho's Lake for vacation, which is in Arkansas. Well, it's on the border of Missouri and Arkansas.
You tried the DC Beltway next, where everyone's an asshole.
If I moved to like LA or New York City, I'm sure that would blow my mind too, but...
Yeah, I got pushed off a fucking highway next to the NSA. That's how evil people are.
What?
Oi, Kit.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Chad?
It's 10 p.m.
Oh, it is. We are.
Shit.
We are 10 past 10. Well, if we want to wrap it up here, this is a good spot. Oh, the guy who I'm drawing. Well, I got your type pencils done. I hope that's looking good. I'll probably add some more details tomorrow.
Trust me, when Kit does a commission, if he's not finished, he will get it done in the exact time that you need it.
I rarely finish them on stream anymore. I usually do type pencils or get the base paints down, but like finish them.
Either way, he'll deliver.
Yeah. I mean, it's
like within a week or two. But
no, it'll be within the week. That's my new thing.
Yeah.
It'll get done within the next usually 3 days, sometimes a week, depending on the complexity of the piece, etc., etc.
Yeah, I wish I had time schedule you had, but I also owe him a couple of thumbnails too. He did commission me in the past before, so he's a good client to work with.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, but yeah, we'll wrap it up here. You guys have heard my Alabama stories. I'll save some of them for next time. I'll tell more stories of the Deep South. Ooh.
Oh boy!
Being a magic fire magician in the South, as I have done.
I'm surprised it didn't burn you alive.
Maybe
for teaching two wicked things.
Oh boy, we had some religious conflicts at the Science Center in Mobile, Alabama. Let me tell you what. Oh boy, I should get my mom on sometime because she worked at that Science Center as well. We can tell some stories. But in the meantime,
next time
we have plenty of people.
Argon the Magnificent.
Argon, here it is. Argon the Magnificent. Now you know my interesting past. Anybody else? You got something you want to say before we end this?
I mean, I can do our little thing about join us tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/shotswithcomics, where I will tell no stories about Argon the Magnificent, but
remember, we're on YouTube tomorrow.
We're on youtube.com/twitch.tv.
Yeah, so we will be on YouTube doing our special Not Safe for Work porn comic stream. So join us that at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Central Time. We can drop that in the chat, I think.
Do it.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, we cannot stream this next thing on Twitch. I'll be back next week at the same time, same place. But tomorrow night's stream, we can't do that on Twitch. We'll get thrown off.
Like, make sure you have some alcohol in your systems.
Not just some.
A lot.
Oh,
all of it.
Some sort of illicit substance, please.
Yes, we will be talking about some stuff. A lot of the comics that we're doing are stuff that we've talked about before, but we get to show you. We'll also be drinking girly stuff and showing all the love for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's us.
Chad
so
and I
anyway,
may or may not touch penises, depending on how much you give in tips that night. Tips?
You mean
tips for
Bob's
tips?
Tips for tips! There you go!
Oh, yeah!
That is my marketing guru at work.
We got it.
I got
on
$20 on this.
On YouTube, you can do it because it's educational.
Yeah, you're just showing people what it looks like.
When that happens, and they can decide what they feel about that. All right.
I feel like I need a spider tattoo.
Wait, does anybody else want to say anything?
No, you said a spider. Fuck you. You mean a spider face paint? Don't be a faggot, son.
Join us next time where Kit as Argon the Magician will be performing.
If you gave me a budget, I could recreate that outfit. I could do it.
Do it. And yeah, when conventions open back up, you better.
I'm not wearing that at conventions.
That's how you get into conventions. That's how you do it. You tell them, who's Kit Jaspering? I'm Argon the Magnificent.
Oh, well, everybody from Mobile
So
knows
like,
him.
if you're canceled, that's your alter ego, and no one knows who you are.
This has gotten terrible. This is out of hand.
I'm just here to do face painting.
Draw spiders and furry things on people's faces.
Spiders.
Draw a spider on him.
Life is.
Oh no.
Well, guys, this has been the Bone Zone. Saturday night, 7 p.m. EST to 10. We've gone a little past time, but you've heard the worst stories that have ever happened in the history of the universe, and I'm glad I could share them with you. Oh, these other guys. Yeah, you guys gotta say stuff too.
Oh.
Yeah. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm awkward and weird.
I mean, I've already said my thing.
Too bad. Do it again.
Okay, you can join us tomorrow for our Valentine's Day stream on YouTube for Shots with Comics, Not Safe for Work, Porn Comics. We will be drinking and talking about stuff and reviewing comics.
Oh, that was a good read. I'm glad you did that, Chad.
And the drink and draw is on the 24th.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we are. We are.
24th.
That's on a Wednesday.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I just know I have to do it. I don't have a choice anymore.
No, you do. It's Kid. It's in the calendar. We messaged you
No, I know
on
it's
this
happening.
stuff.
I just don't know what I have to do during the stream.
Well, I've been doing it here and there, but that's usually how you get free requests from me. But I have to be very drunk when that happens.
Ooh, okay. So buy Dan a beer too. But we'll be back We'll be back tomorrow, obviously, on a very different channel, and then back next week on the same channel. Otherwise, this has been awesome, guys. Thank you so much for helping me out with this. I'm ending the stream now.